sure that it's all working. Okay, it is now running. And we're going to tweet about it. Gitz versus Cities of Sigmar tweet. And okay, looks like it's working.
All right.
Now, all right, let me, it's still going to be easier if I have this as a monitor, so I'm going to turn that guy. And this one. And am I live? We're live. Yes, we're live. Yes.
We're live?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, we are live. Wait, stop it. Stop it. I don't want to see my data, I want to see the stream. Alright, so there we go. Alright, that's running, that's working.
Okay.
And then let's roll off for sides.
Sure, I'm putting all mine in the middle, so that's fine. One, up to you.
Or cities doesn't have any terrain, do they?
Nope.
Oh, that's kind of fun. Kind of nice. Yeah, I'll just put it here. And I'll just put this. That'll be 3 away.
How many drops do you have?
Widget? I'm guessing maybe 8.
Okay. So more than my 6.
It's 8 or something.
More than 6?
Yes, more than you.
Okay.
Always more than everybody else.
The blue widget, you mean the 3-incher?
Yeah, my widget's here somewhere, but
Keep an eye out. So, well, now that we're live, I'm going to talk through what I'm running since it's a new book and a new list. So first, I'm running the endless spells that I ran with Zinch. I own those spells, and they're painted, and I left them at home. And so, I'm going to be lame, we're going to use proxies that are approximately equivalent. So this is going to be the Bale Wind Vortex. And these braziers, you can see through the seer braziers, so they are going to be my spell portal. And Ricky's Geminids are going to be my Geminids.
because I'm such a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. He's letting me test my list.
I'm not taking Geminids in mine because this idiot forgot his.
Yep. So we've got.
I always have my Geminids.
So my 3 core units. We got 20 Blackguard. They're core because my general is Darkling Coven. We have a unit of 30 Longbeards with ancestral weapons and shields for that 3+ save in melee. A unit of 20 Dark Shards, which are the retinue for my general, so they can pass off wounds to her. And a Gyrocopter, which does a lot of anti-horde up close, and it's a nice, cheap chaff. Then characters, so I've got, this
Only
is...
have 1 gyro?
Only 1 gyro.
Oh, I might have a chance then.
Well, I do have the Gaunt Summoner spell baked into my lore.
Of course you do.
Of course I do. So this is a Flamespire Phoenix with Anointed. I'm probably going to add some flames to it, but there are no more Manticores, and the Dark Elf book doesn't exist. Flamespire Phoenix seemed pretty good. It has the heal D3 from Realm of Fire, because my city has to be from Realm of Fire. That's Hollow Heart. And then the casters here, we've got a Sorceress on Black Dragon. She has Ignax Scales, so I can do D6 Immortals to a Wizard to make a plus casting bubble. I can do that with her and ignore half of them, or I can do that with my General and pass it off in a 4 up to the Retinue. And then those are the only 2 artifacts, so this is my General, who's a Sorceress on foot, and these are my 2 Battle Mages. So this Battle Mage is from the realm that gives me Flawless Protection, so I guess that's light. And then this Battle Mage is from Heavens for Chain Lightning. And that Battle Mage is my Adjutant, so I get extra command points 4 up when she's near my General. So, and then the last thing is I have the Battalion from from my city with Hollow Heart, which means that while my casters are within 6 inches of another caster from the battalion, they're +1 to cast and dispel.
Right.
All right.
This unit of Grots is down.
Cool.
You may do a thing.
I may do a thing. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna be out dropping you. So if that's the small unit of Grots. So we're just gonna put out. So all the battalion has to go down at once. So we'll probably do that later. What we'll do is we'll start out with the 30 unit of the 30 unit of Longbeards. And it's gonna go. I don't remember how much I have to wrap against you versus not. Do you have Hand of Gork?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do a little wrapping and I'll clean this up later. Not going to wrap all the way around, but just a bit. That's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. I will. Please. Yeah, you don't have any Stormcast or.
I don't have any Stormcast. I thought about it.
Anything that deep strikes, right?
I don't. I really wanted to run 10 Shadow Warriors because then they can deep strike into cover and then they're like +1 to hit and wound while they're in cover. But I didn't have the models for it. So there's no deep striking. Mainly, I mean, I have a couple flyers, right? A big flying monsters for mobility and the gyrocopters flying, but that's it. No teleporting. You have to walk. Somehow appropriate for dwarves. Where's the remaining? There's the one there. That's so cool.
I think that guy is going to go here. Just a little bit back. Let's just shuffle one over, I guess. I can stagger them. I think if I just stagger them like that, that gives them all in. Yep, here we go. And they're all scoring. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to put out the Blackguard.
Okay.
I think not a great place for them, but. Okay.
Alright. Get the big block out here.
The big block.
Yeah, I'll have to fluff the netters in a minute, but.
Two more. Just to point this, it makes me feel like I need a second trap unit. I had a second block of Longbeards.
I don't know. That's a lot of bodies you have, so I think that's probably good. And I don't know, like, I think instead of one block of 30 Longbeards, 3 blocks of 10 would probably be better, but
Yeah,
you're trying to keep your drops low, so.
Well, the other thing is how they've priced the horde discount. The third 10 is 50 points. So it goes like 110, 220, 270. It's a really big discount.
Yeah.
And I'm immune to Battle Shock, only within 18 of my general.
That's annoying.
It is annoying. Well, I mean, I don't find it to be annoying.
Yeah, I'm sure you like it.
I do like it. All right, now that you've dropped your 60 block, I'm going to drop a gyrocopter.
Okay.
It's going to go in the woods. Oh, except it's flying, so it doesn't benefit from the woods.
No, it does not.
Ooh.
But I don't have shooting that
It's going to
much.
go in the woods anyway.
Well, I have a level shooting. I have the king, so he can shoot him.
The Loon King.
I don't think that would make that much of a difference. I certainly don't think it would kill the gyrocopter.
It's only 4 wounds.
Okay.
Alright, so
There.
Loon King's gonna go there, in here in the pocket somewhere. So I'm just gonna have to make sure I have 1 battle mage. I have the least critical battle mage. Maybe a couple battle mages need to be in that line. So you've got a bunch of trolls left. You got stuff left. Let's put out some mages. So we're gonna put out.
I still have 6 drops, so I had 9 drops.
You have 9 drops? Okay. So if I have 6, I can go up to 8. So I can do 2 separately and the remaining 2 for the battalion. So I'll do that. So we're gonna do the dragon here. 30 gets me back there. And the non-adjutant, the mounted sorceress in the edge of the forest here so that she can see. Be within 3 of stuff. Okay. So that's my battalion drop, because then I have 3 drops or 4 drops left, and I'll still be 1 ahead of you. Right?
Okay, sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because you have 5 left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, what's going on? Where would Trogs be good to go? No. I'm gonna get murderated by a lot of murdering.
God, I hope so.
All the murdering. I think I'll put rock guts over here though. I don't know why.
Okay.
Big guts of rock.
I'm gonna put my dark shards over. You know, oh, you're not gonna be holy in the forest. There's no way. Put my dark shards over here.
What's the range on them?
16. They have an ability that lets them run and shoot. So, or rather, I can use a command point to have them run and shoot.
Okay.
I'm gonna look up to make sure I've got this channeling ability right. Didn't put the channeling on my cheat sheet. It's, everybody has it. Okay.
I'll put Fellwaters over here, I guess.
That's in 12. Oh, there's the artifact. I do have that. It's within 18.
Okay, Fellwaters are there. And I have a couple more
Wait, no, it's not an
things.
artifact. Can
Are
I
you
trade?
done?
There we go. No. I've been delaying because you have 3 more drops, so I want to see where you went more. So you put Fellwaters over there, and those are the ones that are -1 to hit, and have good shooting attacks, right?
Oh, 6-inch range.
Okay.
Sure.
And you know, so the Flamefire Phoenix, the cool thing it does now is it just true comes back on a 4-up,
Okay,
which is cool.
sounds fun.
Yeah, it's fun. All right, you can go ahead.
These guys.
And oh, what's the range of its aura? So it gets +1 to its saves when something is cast within X of it, which is pretty much always going to happen. At least I hope so. And then this is the other thing, Ricky, and I didn't. This in 8th, the Flamespire was always just terrible compared to the Frost Phoenix. In this one, listen to how they changed Wake of Fire. After this model has made a more normal move, pick one enemy unit that has any models this unit crossed over. On a 2+, that unit suffers a number of mortal wounds equal to the wake of fire value shown on the damage table. So when it's at full life and it flies over something, on a 2+, it does 5 mortals.
Oh, that's nice.
Right?
Dang.
Yeah. Alright, so you've got a couple characters left.
Yeah, just characters left.
Alright, so I'll put out my adjutant.
Okay.
It's going to be within 3 here. Go ahead.
I mean, I imagine you're just gonna kill all my characters pretty quickly, so.
Maybe. I haven't tried it yet. I mean, on paper it looks scary to do the wildfire thing to have it bounce between all your characters, but I haven't actually done it.
What does it do?
So I have 2 spells, Chain Lightning and Wildfire, that do D3 within 18, but then they bounce so that they, on a 4-up, everything within 6 inches on a 4-up also takes D3. It's only 18, it goes up to 24 with this, and I can put 1 through a spell portal, so if you have a bunch of characters together, I can target 1 and then on 4-up do damage to lots of them.
With the others.
Yeah.
Alright, makes sense.
And the spell portal is empowered, right? Which means I can put the second portal anywhere on the board.
Mhm. Oh, that's nice, right? Because it's always empowered.
Right.
Okay. Now, remind me what the hollow heart? What is it?
Hollow Heart, yeah.
What do they gain? Like they can dispel, or do they get a save against magic? What is it?
They ignore the effects of endless spells in the 5-up. Is that what you're thinking of?
Right. Okay. Okay. And who can dispel over here?
That, and her who's yet to be deployed.
Okay. I'm gonna put down the genitals here.
Okay.
Actually, he's gonna go. Nah, he's gonna go there. That's fine. Genitals.
Alright, let me see this.
He's just gonna die. Whatever.
So within
Holding
24
Fortress.
is not really gonna...
Phosphorus Holding Fortress.
We didn't do this very well, did I? I should have left room for it further up. That's okay. Okay, we'll put out the general back here. Where's your... Actually, you haven't put out Straggett yet, right?
No.
Yeah. We'll put out the general back here anyway. Okay.
Okay. I will place. Here.
Are you trying to be outside of 30 of everybody?
Yeah. I'll place this guy here.
Okay, so there's no place to land there. And then it's, so I gotta decide whether, who's going first. You went outside of 30, so you wouldn't be able to stop any of my spells, but I also didn't deploy the range extendo-matic right, and so we really only be able to do a limited amount of casting at you. I think I'm just gonna have you go first. Okay. You'll probably regret that, but we'll see how it goes.
Let's see, I got to place the moon marker. Where's my tokens? Let's see. Oh, excuse me, everyone.
And so I think
this
I'm at,
list actually needs tokens. 'cause
I am at
Marks.
+1 to dispel, and I want to just check that that's it. So everything should be +1 to dispel from the battalion.
Okay, moon's gonna be there.
Because the moon's not on the board at the beginning of 1, right? Is
What?
that right? Is the moon, do you roll on turn 1 for the moon?
No, the moon doesn't start till turn 2. Okay, and then I think that's all my puff spore tokens.
Yeah, so the Whitefire retinue, all the wizards are part of the retinue. And then I add 1 to casting around binding
Okay.
when they're within 6 or at least another 1 for the retinue.
Alright, so puff spore, puff spore, puff spore. Put one there. Both the shaman are puffed up too, but I don't think it matters because I think it's only melee attacks that it benefits. Let me go back and look at that. Pretty sure it's only melee attacks. Which list am I using? This one? No, not that one. I'm using this one? Question mark? Yeah, that looks like the list I'm playing. Okay. So these guys, let's look at them. Yeah, it's only melee weapons, so it won't matter really on him. Alright, then I'm going to generate my command points. So,
I start with 1.
I start with 1. On a 4 up, the shaman gives me 1, so it gives me 2. On a 4 up, the king gives some. He generates 3, so it gives me 2. So that gives me 4 to start. Then we're going to, right. And then we're going to do some spells. First spell is just going to be from Scraggy. Scraggy's going to put out spiders. Goes off with the 12.
And you found out that was only actually 1 model that got hit, right?
What?
Originally you did the spiders where it was like everything got hit, but they only target 1 model initially.
They only target 1 unit.
Yeah, that's
initially.
Yeah, correct.
Yes.
Okay.
That's how I've always played them. Was somebody else doing that differently?
Yeah, we were talking about you like the first time you used them, thinking it was when they popped out, they did them all. But it was a long time ago.
Yeah. That was.
We used it in a block space. Interesting idea. Got it.
To be holding up in 6.
And let me see if I ignore each wound on a 5-up individually, or if it's I don't know if it's each wound or if it's the impact of the spell as a whole.
Could also hold that there and just mess with your little coven, but I don't think it's going to help that much, so I'll use it there.
There's a lot of dispels for it.
We roll 6 dice. It's going to be on the Longbeards. I think the Longbeards
okay.
haven't.
So hold on. When I'm affected by a spell or endless spell, roll a die on a 5+ ignore.
Okay, go for it. Got it. Okay. It still blocks it.
Still blocks. Well, good use then, because if you put it back here, it wouldn't have blocked.
Then
it's anytime I end a move within 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we're gonna go to the shaman. The shaman's gonna put Mystic Shield on the big block of goblins. What's Mystic Shield take? A 6?
6 space, yeah.
So I don't get it. Okay. And then we'll do Hand of Gork from the king.
Looks good.
That goes off. And he's going to use it to boy. What am I gonna let die first?
Well, if the 60 block gets murdered fast enough, you can get him back as a 30 block. Great, thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for that. Appreciate the
insight.
The insight there.
D6 we do. Sorry.
It's okay.
I gotta think. I wanna try and
I'm starting to figure out
shove
how I
in
place
on you
things.
or not. Seems like it would be a bad idea. It would be a really bad idea.
Just shove it on the dwarves.
Shove in. Shove it in. Just shove it in there. Mhm. That's a, what is this? A phoenix? Oh, a phoenix that's probably just gonna murder everything.
A flame spire phoenix.
Right, right.
A combat monster.
Combat Paragon. Oh boy. Well, that sucks then.
So what is a flame spire phoenix to you, really? It's 12 wounds with, it'll have a 3-up 4++. It's got 6 attacks on 4s and 3s, run 1 damage 2. 4 attacks on 3s and 3s, run 1 damage 1. And then it can get reborn, and it's got an artifact to self-heal, and when it flies over something, it does 5 mortals. It was between that and the second group of 30 of these, so we'll see how it feels about the Phoenix.
I don't really know what a good option is. I got hand of Gorgoff, and now I don't even know if I want to use it.
Where do you gork? You could gork a block over here and then try to go into the black card.
Where do I want to Gork to?
But that wouldn't be getting you the center objective. You can walk to the center objective.
Much Gorking. All the Gorking. Gork, Gork. Hand of Gork. So much Gork. All the Gork. Do I sacrifice a unit and just let him be dead?
It's really interesting because I was expecting you to be sort of the aggressor at me, and it looks like you're playing with expecting me to be the aggressor at you. I think it's because they're both sort of not super punchy lists, and so by default we're assuming the other player is more punchy.
Okay, so I'll hand a Gork there, and then I'm gonna move.
Do you wish to run?
No, I don't need to run to do what I want to do.
You're just getting within 6.
I'm just touching it and scoring.
You're edging it even? I'm a mature adult.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a mature adult, I would have started her here, so I got popped her onto a vortex. That would have been, smart.
Well, you're not necessarily smart, are you?
Apparently not. Apparently not.
Where's that unit end and this one begin? There, that's where. Okay, Trogs. Trogs are probably gonna just move to here. I want to keep them.
Have lots of space. Alright.
There. Other Trogs. Dark Shards. 16-inch move.
This is Matt. I'm sorry, you have a wrong number. Thanks. Yeah, but not in Oregon. I've moved. Thanks. Yeah, I'm sorry. Thanks, bye.
Those guys there. These guys, probably just move them forward a little bit just to make room. We'll move this guy up to just get some lookout sirs. We'll move. This guy's gonna get murderated by spells, I'm sure.
Oh, so many spells to murderate. gonna read the specific language
How it
on
works.
the roaming wildfire, whether or not it's within 6 inches of the point or 6 inches of the unit I target. Because then if I put it on this unit, it would hit everything within 6 of that, which would be just, nuts. So I'm gonna let you know if it works that way ahead of time.
I'm gonna move the puffers, and I might as well run them. There's no reason to never run puffers. 7.
Yeah, so so if I hit that unit with roaming wildfire, it's gonna on a 4-up hit every unit within 6 of the big block.
That's fine, whatever. Everything can die.
Alright.
Everything dies, whatever.
Everything
Within
dies.
6 or?
Within 6 inches of the block after you've removed models, it'll on a 4-up do another
You're a
D3.
flyer, so I can see you, so I'll
Yep.
just move up there.
My gyrocopter.
And try and put a hole in the gyrocopter.
You know, one thing I need for this though, for this army, is I need to get the wave file or whatever of the Warcraft 3 gyrocopters dying because they had a great death noise.
Did they?
They had a really good death noise, and
What
I
was
just
the death noise?
I don't. Let's see if I can find it. I'll use it when you shoot me off.
Okay, I need to do shooting. The only one that can in range is King. Everybody else is out of range. 6 shots at the gyro. I think he missed with most of those.
Seems like the 4s would hit, right?
I don't remember. Gotta look. View war scroll on King. 3 up, 3 up. So these, well, that was a 5. But there we go. 3 up. There we go. -1.
-1. Okay, so I've got 4 saves. They're on the 5-up because he has a
No,
base.
3 saves.
3 saves.
3 saves.
On a 5-up. A 2 take 1.
Take 1.
So I'm not gonna die.
But you're gonna take 1 wound at the
I'm
end
gonna
of the
just
round.
start ticking. Just tick, 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 tick. Here's what they say.
I can't hear it.
Well, it's
Wow.
trying.
Come on.
At some point, it'll randomly turn on and you all hear it.
Alright, that was.
Welcome to Warcraft.
Oh god, that's too much.
Wow.
What they say is, they came from behind, and it's funny.
They came from behind.
Yeah, but they say it in a really funny dwarf voice, because they're actually gnomes and gyrocopters and that. Yeah.
Okay.
I think now I know, and
Did
now
I
I don't
move?
care more.
I did move. I need to charge. Those grots there charging.
Oh, alright then.
They
You
are
got
in.
it. So you're charging the longbeards with the grots.
Yeah, why not? Whatever.
Just to... So what's the intent? I'm just curious.
The intent is to get enough in the circle that I can score.
Oh, in here?
Yeah.
And I see, okay. To get the early score. And you're doing it where you're going to be more than 3 inches away from the Phoenix.
I think so.
And then I'm going to pile in and do some back, but we'll see how many I can actually get to pile in versus how many I kill. Alright, got it. So it's your activation first. Do you want like a 3-inch finagle from the Phoenix?
Yeah, where's the widget? What happened to all the goddamn widgets?
Here's a widget. It's a very long widget, but it'll still work. Also, here's a widget in my box, which was... I came with my box.
I'm sure.
But, here,
I just don't know where mine is.
let's do this as a widget. Here's your widget.
Okay, widgy. I also want to not get as many long beards in as I can. But...
Well, this guy is going to be in, but you can just have him out with it. You'll be good. There we go.
Okay. And how far is it on this side?
Wow.
Oh, quit cheating.
I'm sorry for cheating. There you go.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so I can definitely get the netters in.
Because they have 2 inch reach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll do that.
So you just basically get the netters in and then a couple goblins.
Yeah, on this
Okay.
side I'll get more, but okay. So there's 3 nets, and they have puff spores on them, so they're +1 attack.
Alright.
The
They're
genital
reload.
is actually if they're within 24.
Mm-hmm. Are they wholly within 24?
If I repile them in
You
just a
don't
little
move
bit,
it that way.
then I can get the
Is that like you do mortals or something?
yeah.
Alright.
I gotta repile them in just a bit. Not quite. Should pull that guy back.
Yeah, there you go.
Whatever. That one guy. Well, I don't know.
It's fine.
Whatever.
All good. Maybe you moved the general to here actually. There you go.
Yeah, I didn't run him, and I could have run him. There was no reason.
You're fine.
to.
So you're using the command point on him? Is that
It's free.
okay?
Let's do that once for free. So he's gonna do it this time.
And what's that gonna do?
Mortals on a 6 to wound.
All right, cool.
So these are the netters to hit. Netters are gonna hit you on 4s.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, that's really lucky. And then they're going to wound you on 4s right now because I'm 20.
Okay.
That
cancels out.
One
One mortal.
mortal and 3
Two
mortals.
saves. Oh, is it one additional?
Yeah,
Right.
it's additional.
So I have a 3-up save. Got it. So I'll take the mortal.
Yeah. And
It's
then
actually going to be on this guy because he's the only one
1, 2,
wholly outside of 18, I think.
4.
No.
I don't know if that guy's in.
We'll take it off of this guy actually.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably not those guys. Five other guys with so that's 10 attacks
Okay.
because buffers.
Got it.
How many guys do you have in there?
30. Oh, you mean in the circle? Well, the circle's offset, so but it's still here. Currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
These guys
15, but I'm gonna get more in, so I'm gonna pile in.
Oh boy, super good. The 3 does wound, but nothing. Okay.
Alright, so just 1. So I'm gonna pile back in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pile in.
How many
3.
you get in with the final?
I don't know. I gotta do it.
Okay. How many did you say you had?
I had like 15 in before,
Oh,
and then I'm gonna
you'll
pile
get
in
it.
here
Yeah,
and here,
you'll get
and I'll
it.
probably kill some.
Yeah, no, you'll get it.
I think that you kind of whiffed a bit.
Yeah, totally. Well, and then they also have the 3-up save, so that was done.
Yeah, the 3-up is a big deal there. So let's go 3, and then
Oh well. Rocks are gonna grot. That's how they do.
I mean, if they hold, it's still locking a big block in combat, right?
Yeah, they can't move, which makes everything else kind of
Back to back. So I'm definitely in 4 there, so that guy's gonna get in.
If I'd gone in with the trolls, it would have probably been better, but I wouldn't have killed enough to help.
To outnumber because there just aren't enough trolls. It would have been a bigger risk.
And like maybe since this is like turn 1, eventually get those guys back. So
Right. Good point. I mean, you could do it at the end of this turn if they all died, right?
yeah.
So this guy's
Long
not gonna make
beards,
it.
man.
Is it this circle? No, it's the offset circle, right?
It's the
It's the
offset.
offset, so they're all gonna make it then.
Yeah, I think all my guys are in, but
I think all yours are in. I just get to pile in a lot.
yeah, you get to bring in probably 10 more.
Right. So I'm gonna simplify
yes.
this and just turn it around.
Sure.
So that will be in.
Oh, you got that tools. I'm gonna grab the other tools.
Oh man, I missed 25 mil combat models on 1-inch bases that actually get 2 in.
You missed one.
I missed getting 2 in, 2 ranks in. Like it's just so 25 mil is just so much better for
Yeah,
1-inch range.
yeah. It's
The good stuff.
kind of like you're playing legitimate combat units again.
Right. Because you can like have ranks.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should talk to Rich about his Vargeist. I think he has opinions about it.
About what?
His Vargeist. I think he has opinions about it.
His Vargeist that have longer arms than my Trogs, but still can only do 1-inch attack. Yeah.
Yeah. He should have a t-shirt that said ask me about Vargeist Reach.
He should also work on his weathering too.
Yeah, I feel like he should work on his weathering. His weathering's pretty subpar, really. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna get 5, 10, 14 in. Is he watching?
Yep. Just exclamation points.
Alright, 14 attacks on 3s and 4s.
-1.
-1, 4s and 4s.
I'm assuming they're all within 2 inches of a netter.
Probably. I've never been hit on 3s before. Man, it's like I have a combat army. 4s.
Man, Longbeards are good, bro.
Seem pretty good. I'm used to having my backup to Zinch be like, I mean, even Enlightened on 4s. 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
Full saves.
Full saves. So
Yeah.
those are going to be
So you are going to stick me there.
5 ups. Save 2. Yeah. Well, and I still
Alright.
should be able to pass my battle check too.
Yeah, you should. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So I lose 2, but you got
16,
more.
17, I got 18 in.
Yeah.
Actually, we're tied. No, I got this guy.
Yeah. And
And a phoenix.
and the gyro.
Oh, and a gyro. Alright.
So you got it. Okay. Well, it was worth a try.
My battle shock is not gonna matter.
Mine, what am I gonna be? I think it still matters now with losing 2 guys.
Barely, though.
Barely.
See what you roll and look it up if it's high.
Yeah, good point. Alright, we gotta look it up. Of course, I roll a 6 when it. Okay, I have. I know I have the flag, which gives me +1. I have 1 from the 10, being 10 there. So that gives me bravery 6. So I rolled a 6, so I lose 2 more.
Cool. That's not bad.
Right? That's how that works, right?
Bravery 6 and you roll a 6. Yes, that's how that works.
Alright, so. Well, I mean, they pinned ya.
Could be worse.
Like, it's.
Alright, I'm gonna cast 9 spells.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
But the first one is gonna be a dispel of that. What is that cast on?
I believe, I think it's a 6, but I gotta double check because, let me double check because I'm really bad at life.
If it goes off on a 6, that would be.
It
It's
should
the
be in
start of your hero phase.
It
Um,
is, I look at the war scroll. Oh, it's a 7. It's a 7. It's a
7?
6 if you are,
So it goes off on a 7, so I need an 8 to dispel it.
yes.
So I need a 7 on the dice to dispel it. I don't know if it's probably worth giving that a shot. The thing is, all of my spells is there someone who doesn't? Yeah, we'll do the.
Just, yeah, I'm sure
We'll
you
do
don't
it with
need
the
all 9
mounted
spells.
mage, and
You don't-
the mounted mage is going to try to dispel.
You don't need all.
And then I'm going to channel. So mounted mage needs a 7. Got it. That becomes
Because
an
you're
8
+1 to
because I'm +1 to spell because I'm near other wizards.
Oh wow, this is gonna be such
Alright,
a
so
stupid
this is-
army, isn't it?
How many? All right, so now, so that's the
now-
mounted mage.
So now you have casters that are better than Tzeentch, and you have you actually have combat troops that are.
I do have to murder my own
You
guys
can't
here in the
summon
Zinch, but
guys
true
back.
fact.
You can't summon stuff back.
I can't summon stuff back. All right, so
Except your Phoenix.
except my it's just a 4 up.
And the Phoenix Guard should never die. So there you go.
The
Okay.
Phoenix Guard should never die.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the Longbeards?
No, the 4-up guys.
These guys are not Phoenix Guard. These are Blackguard.
Oh.
They're the terrible ones.
Oh, you have the terrible ones.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I thought that.
I could
When I
make.
saw you deploy them and they're
Yeah.
painted red, and I thought, oh, well, he's got Phoenix Guard, so that's why I didn't put Gratz over.
Oh no! What I need to do is I need to put little birds on their shoulders and then change this to the general so the Phoenix Guard can be core, and then I'll have the better ones.
Okay.
Yeah. So long-term plan, we need to convert some little birds on their shoulder. Somehow make them a phoenix. Maybe give them little wings on their hats.
Oh, okay.
If I could get like 40, if someone
Or
has
you could
40
just-
tiny little wings on their hats,
Or you could just buy the Phoenix Guard.
you know, I think you're missing the whole point of this army.
The point of all armies is to collect the right models and paint them so people can enjoy the game.
I'm enjoying the game.
Roll your damn spells.
All right, so I'm gonna channel. I'm gonna channel with my dragon mage. So my dragon mage is gonna take D6 mortals.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get plus D6 to cast, and it's based on this die, not how many she actually takes. 'cause
So
has
is she the
igneous scales.
general, so you can push it off to the...
She's not, so I can either do it from the general, and on a 4-up I can push it off to them, or I can do it on her, but I took Ignax Scales as her artifact, so she ignores mortals in a 4-up.
Oh, that's smart.
The internet told me. So 2, so I need plus
Is
2
the scales from
fire,
Ag-
yeah.
Oh, well that's gonna be just a common build then.
It is, I agree.
So only 2 mortals, so that's easy.
So 2 mortals, we're going on a 4-up, we take 2 mortals on her.
That's not bad. How many does she have?
She has
10?
like 14, but I also
14.
heal stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
Did this take,
Oh.
this ticked up, right?
Oh, that, at the end of the
Battle round? Okay.
so that would go. Oh, I need to give myself points. I've got 3, 4.
Okay, so then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to murder some innocent elves, and even a dwarf. Oh, she's not in range to do it, but she used one of her casts, so that's fine. She is going to... Oh, no, it's these two, because these are the battle mages. So we're going to murder 2 poor, innocent, well-meaning dark shards to give them both an additional +2.
Okay.
So these, the dragon sorceress is a +5 to cast, the general is a +5 to cast, and the battle mages are a +3 to cast.
See if I can make the camera at least look interesting for us.
Can you see all the notes of mine on my dice notes for casting?
No.
Alright,
I'm just trying
let's just apologize ahead of time. Apologize. So, first spell we're going to cast is from the general, and she's going to cast Balewind Vortex.
Okay.
Goes off on like a 5 or a 6 when I'm casting it at +5. Goes off on a 14.
14, yeah, +5?
+5. Because I murdered my friends.
Oh.
Okay, so I channel to murder her to get pluses.
Pluses based on the number of mortals she takes.
Right, and then she shanks one of her dark shards with a blood altar thing. And then the battalion gives me, and that gives +2, and then the battalion gives me +1.
That's awesome. Oh my god.
So she's basically Nagash, is what we're saying here.
Better than Nagash.
Yeah, also I cleared out the space to put the thing where I wanted it, so that's fun. So my general's now standing on top of this tower. We're gonna give her a little...
I like it. Fosrick's Folding Fortress.
Yeah, Fosrick's Folding General Fortress. I'll make her stand up here in a bit.
Okay.
Alright, so that was one of her casts, but she gets it back because now she's on the Folding Fortress.
I wish they would make that an endless spell. Oh my god, if they made that an endless spell.
So she's within 24 of that unit, and it actually doesn't really help that much. Oh, you know what? I should have done it with a different character, but I didn't. That's okay.
This is gonna be nasty.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to cast... Well, so she's out of range for her main spell because the Gaunt Summoner-like spell is shorter range.
Okay.
So...
Do you want to get the portals up then?
Yeah, so she can spell Portal to Gaunt Summoner, yeah.
Because you can jump it, can't you, you don't have to finish casting with that same wizard. You can.
Right. Correct, but she also has... It's a lore spell, and so they both have it. So I'll probably cast it from her.
Okay. Because they all have the same plus.
Right. What I am going to cast first from the general is the Wildfire Cyclone here, because that's the one that'll start doing damage on 4-ups to everything near them. So this is going to be the general's Wildfire Cyclone, and it goes off on a... Oh, I forgot to write. It's either a 6 or 7, but she's +5. So 4, 9. You might as well try to stop this one.
This one? Okay, I'll try to put this on
it's on
the
9.
king. Is the king within range?
Within 30 of her? No, because you deployed it out.
No, not there. And I don't know if this guy moved
It's
over.
from her.
Oh, from the... Yeah, so no. I don't think I would be over here either. No.
Alright.
So I could use the shaman on the dragon or the horse lady.
Okay.
And I could use the king on the horse lady or the dragon. So,
Okay.
And they haven't cast yet, have they?
They have not.
Okay, so and that gives me 3 dispels.
Okay.
One of them's with.
Well, and they only have a combination of
Or
3
2 of
casts left, so there you go.
They only have a combination of how many?
3 left.
Okay.
Because she did one to dispel.
Okay. I thought you got extra.
I get an extra spell per. They're all single casters, but they all have 2.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Alright, so she's going to cast Wildfire
But
there.
she's got 2 base?
She has 1. She gets 1 base, and then the whole point of this thing is it gives you a bonus 1.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Alright.
just trying to process.
So the Wildfire goes off, so it's going to do D3 mortals to the goblins, which is 3, and then...
3 on this unit?
On this unit, and then we're going to start rolling 4-ups. So for the trolls, does it do mortals? No.
Okay.
For the general, does it do mortals? No.
The puffers?
The puffers on a 4-up, yes. D3 mortals, 3.
3, you kill 3 puffers. Ouch.
The archers, 4-up, yes. 1 archer. The other trolls on a 4-up, yes.
And what's the range
One.
of it, you said?
It's every unit within 6 inches of the target unit. So I'm targeting your big unit
So,
and start bouncing
king?
around. Yeah, I already missed him.
Okay, did you do the shaman?
I didn't do the shaman yet. I
Do the
did
shaman.
1 to them.
Yep, I got
Okay.
I got that.
So it's just the shaman. Shaman takes D3, 1, and you have a save.
I have a save on him, yeah. So he has the 4 up. I
Okay,
don't
so he
get
takes
it,
1.
so he takes 1. Get the
I did. I missed them.
you missed
I rolled a lot of 3s. Yeah.
and you got him?
I didn't get him. I didn't see
Okay.
him. 4 up. 2.
2. Let me see what I gave him. I think I gave him a 5 up ward, but let me look.
Okay. While you
wrong
do that, I'll
list.
think about the next thing to do.
Moonstone Talisman. So yes, that's the 5 up ward. Nope, don't get it. So he take how many did you say? It was 1, right?
1. Yeah.
Okay, so he's at 1. He took 1. The king didn't take any. They didn't take any. Trogs didn't take any.
Trogs are
1
good.
there.
Right.
3 on there. Okay, I think I got everything.
Okay. So then we're gonna go to the last spell from the. No, we'll do. Let's see. We're gonna go to the Battle Mage Mounted. Her last spell is gonna be Foz Protection on the dwarves to make it -1 to hit them.
Okay.
Goes off on a 15-ish.
Can't stop at that.
All right. So we got a Foz on the dwarves.
How many command points do you have?
So I had 1 base. I get 1 for the turn, and a 4 up for the third. I have 3. Okay, thank you. So then we've got the portal. She's got those and what she's casting through the portal. So we're basically at this battle mage, which has chain lightning's not going to work. Roaming wildfire is not going to work. They're both out of range, and then her other ability is Seer Wounds. So we're going to start with her Seer Wounds. This is on a +3, and we're going to try to heal the 2 wounds there. Goes off on a 10. This is out of range, it's back here.
Oh, it's the foot one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that heals those 2.
Good. That's so cool. Just keep stacking her.
Yep. And then her other one is +3. She's out of range. She'll be the one to cast it because the general can still do something else. So her other one at +3 is going to be these. The
portals.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I need a 4 on the dice, or maybe
And
a 3.
that's the one that's out of range for me still, right?
Yeah, this.
Okay.
So that's going to go off on an 8, and the other portal goes anywhere on the board.
Right in the middle of my line.
So we'll put it here, and then we're going to put the other one
right there. Gives you range for everything, right? Because
Yeah.
all wizards can cast to it.
All wizards can cast from it, though. And so I'm trying to think, like I don't want to put it here because then you can walk over to it. I think I'm going to put it like here, actually, because then you can't use it next turn, and if you want to move to it, I'm like casting through it at your wizards.
Okay. What do you have to be to hit it?
What?
How close do you have to be to use it?
You cast through one mirror and out the other.
no,
Oh, within an inch.
Within an inch. Okay.
Right. Yeah, that's why I put it right next to the Holy Fortress.
Yeah, I'm just thinking you could put it where I can't even get to it at all. And then, like out here. And you're still hitting everything and you're blocking me up.
Oh, just getting in the way.
Yeah, I think you just...
Okay, let's put it in the middle of the board then.
Yeah.
Here, we'll put it...
Because, I mean, what do you have that's such a short range?
The big nuke needs 12 inches. It's models within 12. So...
Models within 12?
Yeah, models within 12. So that's here.
Then
There we go. This is good. This will do. Well, no, it's models within 12 within a unit. So this is fine, and then it just makes this wall bigger.
Models within 12 within a unit.
It's just like the Gaunt Summoner.
Okay. I don't remember.
So it's like there's its range, but it only actually hits models within its range.
Right.
So they'll do that.
If it only hits models within its range, if you plopped it here, you could hit them.
It's still one unit. It's like pick a unit.
Okay, so you
Pick
only
a unit
have,
within range.
Okay.
Models within that unit
so you're
that
gonna hit
also
all
within
that
range.
unit.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So that's out, and then we've got the dragon's spells, which are going to be blade. The dragon's spells. We'll just see what she does. So, because this, yeah, I'm going to be wasting 1 spell. That's okay. So we're going to, yeah. So we're going to have the dragon cast
Okay.
Geminits.
Okay.
Goes off on the 12.
Okay, I'll try and stop this with the king with a +1. Doesn't stop it.
Okay, so that's Geminids.
Okay.
Oh, and either the dragon or her can cast the cyclone, so actually I can still do something.
Okay.
So the Geminids is going to go
Wherever you want now.
wherever I want. No, within 24. It's not going through the portal.
It can't go through portal?
It can. I'm not using it for that because I can only use one spell through the portal a turn.
Oh.
So the Geminid's full threat range is 26. It's like 18 and then a move of 8. And the reason it's casting from the dragon is they were in range of the Trogs.
Okay.
So we go wholly within 18, and then we're bouncing off Trogs
Okay.
in order to do D3 mortals to them, which I can reroll, and because it's empowered, and then minus 1 to hit.
Oh, I didn't know Geminid's empowered. Oh, that's cool.
Geminid's empower is okay. It just means you get to reroll the damage roll if you're. So if you roll a 1, you're not gonna. So 2, not gonna reroll that. So 2 mortals to the Trogs.
2
If
on
they,
the Trogs
yep.
on 5 ups. I save. I don't. So I take 2.
And then they're minus 1 to hit.
Okay. Minus 1 attack is better on them.
Okay.
Straight 50% damage reduction.
Okay, sounds good. So minus 1 attack on them. It's the yellow die. And then we've got 1 spell each. We're gonna do. How many of these are within 24 for? It's not very many. It's like barely. Yeah. So I'm actually gonna normally I should cast a big spell first, but you can remove. Oh, you know what? If you remove all the front rank netters, I think I'm kind of fine with that. Yeah. So we'll do the big spell from the dragon through the portal. It's a +5. You can. It is in dispel range.
Okay.
Goes off on a 9.
+1 with the
There you go.
king. Nope.
All right.
Okay.
So we're looking at how many have I killed there so far?
3.
Okay, so we're
So
looking at
there's
57 dice.
57, yeah.
So there's 10, 15. Here's 20. I'll do twice.
Another 10.
All right.
And another 10.
So that's 50. Okay.
Yeah.
57. I can't get this to 9. I'll put them all the. All right. Looking for 4 up for my what's it called? Elemental Cyclone.
Okay. So
Okay.
4 ups are dead rocks. So not. Because these are straight mortals.
These are just straight mortals, yeah. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 15 plus the ones on your side.
13.
Okay, so 28 dead drops.
28.
Remove
That's
them
not too
how
bad.
you will.
Well, I mean, I think that's straight.
Was the average, yeah.
That's straight average, right? Because there
Yep.
was a few extra.
So now you're gonna have to choose, if you remove all those front netters, I can't target you with your other spell, but you have to lose netters to do it.
What's the other spell do?
D3 mortals and -1 to hit for the turn.
Oh, I don't care about that. You said 28?
Yeah.
You find
And then here's that last cast from the general. Double ones goes off in a 7.
Oh, so the shaman can try and stop this.
That's
one.
from her.
Oh, okay, so I can't stop it.
So double one still goes off in the 7, which is crazy. I like this list. And it's oh, sorry, it's here.
25, 6, 7, 8.
D3.
How many more?
3 more, and they're -1 to hit.
We'll take these guys.
Okay. Then we're gonna go to movement.
Man, you probably shouldn't have played this army on the stream because now people are
People are gonna know about the brokenness that it is.
the brokenness
Yeah.
that you're gonna bring the kippers to school everybody with.
So broke.
Yeah. And yeah, it's better. It casts better than Zinch,
That's so much better.
and so much more.
And I rolled a 2 on the
You're
challenge.
not
so
even
that was-
taking enough endless spells with you. That's the thing. Like
Yeah.
if you had Palisades.
I thought about it. I mean, it's just I kind of want to drop the gyro for 2 more endless spells and go down to 5 drops. We'll see. The Dragon Mage is not super, but it's also
I
an
would
issue
drop-
wanting certain
I would
models.
drop the Phoenix maybe.
You know,
How many
Part of-
spells could you get with the Phoenix out?
so with the Phoenix is Phoenix can soak a keeper.
Oh, it can just
It can tank one.
and
Yeah.
then come back on a 4 up.
Well, it may not die. It's not guaranteed. So keeper is gonna do on average, it's going to get through maybe like 15 wounds, and then a 3 up that goes to a 5 up goes down to 10, and it's 4 up. 4 plus plus is taking like 5 wounds on average from a keeper.
Well, I don't know what you just said, but okay, I trust you.
And then the keeper goes again, does 10. I think it takes 2 strikes from a keeper and lives, and even if it dies, it comes up on a 4 up. So it's partially a meta choice. And the other thing is if it lives, it hits back pretty hard. So.
Yeah, but okay, so all that, the keeper's getting depravity off of it. What if you don't have it and you just have spells that damage keepers without giving depravity?
It's a good point. I also really like this model one excuse.
And you put a palisade in front.
I'm trying to.
The keeper can't get to you.
This isn't the best possible list. It's a list that lets me use the models that have been in my closet that I really like.
Yeah.
That is decently good.
Yeah, I agree. But
all
I think with that, like that superior casting, like
so good.
Just throwing out endless spells is.
I got the 3 good ones, 3 best ones.
Like
Palisade was in there, yeah.
I have Forbidden Powers over here too, so if you want.
I didn't find any. Yeah.
Well, so you could. That gives you a teleport.
I know, but I'm not sure. I guess it's empowered, so it's like across the whole board.
Yeah.
So the thing is, people have to be clumped to teleport.
Yeah, you could just deploy a unit of 10 with that in mind.
Okay.
You just
That's a lot. It's
in
like
a circle, knowing that it's going to be.
I will think about it. I think Palisade is the next one.
Palisades, I think, is so.
If I can Palisade in a 40 pointer for the gyrocopter, that's what I've been thinking about.
Yeah, because you don't need the gyro for hordes if you're doing that spell.
Yeah, but I want to experiment with it. So
yeah.
All right. So movement. We've cast all the spells.
Right.
We're now in movement.
Okay.
So let's do that. We're running with the guard because they're the only ones that can get to score in the center. You only have, how many guys do you have touching the center? 3?
I think, yeah, it looks like 3 right now.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to run. I could use a command point to have them run and be able to charge.
You had 3 points? So just roll it and see what you get.
Well, I don't know if I have to command point first.
No, you command point after.
Not for the run.
Oh.
For this ability called Command Underlings, Darkling Coven units wholly within 12 can still charge after running.
Can still charge Darkling?
Charge or shoot after running.
If you spend the command point.
Right.
But when do you spend it? Is that?
I think before, and even on the 12 inches, I'm still at a 9-inch charge. I don't think I really need it.
Okay.
So I think I'm just gonna run them.
I don't know why you'd want to get in combat yet.
No, I don't think so. I wanted them to get in the middle, so this actually was a good tie-up.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
So I go 10.
I have one thing that I did that's gonna maybe work, and that's it.
So that'll get them here. 10. Is 10 enough? Because you said you have 3 in?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Is this guy within 10? He is.
4?
Yeah, this guy can get in.
Yeah, then you're fine.
Yeah.
You just need 4 in.
4 in. There we go. 10.
Yeah, I would be interested to see the list you would write if you weren't writing it.
Unmodel constraint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the same hollow heart thing.
Yeah. It wouldn't. I don't think it would have either of the big monsters, honestly.
You wouldn't have the dragon? The dragon is perfect for sacking though.
It's a lot of points, and I can put in their scales on a wizard, and they won't die, and still heal them up. They still heal D6. 5-6 wound wizard isn't going to die from D6 mortals halved.
I guess.
And that saves me another 200
and
points.
Even if you do lose one.
Right, or whatever.
Yeah.
And remember, I have a backup because the general passes off wounds.
That's 200 points for the dragon. So
no, the dragon's 300.
300?
So subbing down to another wizard gets me 200. This gets me, so I'm at 500 flexible points. Some of that goes to making those Phoenix Guard. I'd probably still have the Dark Shards, but I would basically have multiple Phoenix Guard blocks, I think.
I would have so many long beards.
Well, so I could sub this into the Longbeards, that's the other option.
Because I would want dwarves. Dwarves.
Alright, so these guys are up. These guys, they're range 16, plus 6 is 22.
Now, does all your question about the bonuses from your sacking, does that maintain for your next dispel phase?
No, it's only a cast.
Only the cast. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a chance of maybe getting one spell off.
Yeah, you should get spells off. I'm +1 to dispel. That's my full dispel buff. So these guys need to be within 3 of her, so they actually can't go up that much, and they can't really get into range because they're 16 inches, and also those have a 4 up against shooting anyway, right?
Yeah, they still do.
Yeah, so I don't care that much, honestly.
No, you're.
So this is gonna go here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like.
Because these are 2-inch range?
Hmm?
Those are the trogs are 2-inch range?
Melee, yes.
Yeah,
Too
okay.
much melee.
So these guys are gonna go up, but they're not gonna go up that
I'm
much.
gonna run to the restroom while you finish moving.
Okay. Adjutant is going to go so that she's 3 away from the general and within 3 of other models. And then the general is on the vortex, so I actually want the adjutant to have, so the adjutant offensive spells, she does, so actually the adjutant will go here within 1 inch, and when I redeploy these guys, I'll actually do them a little bit more spread and just chap with them and then go there. Yep. Okay, so that's those. And then we're the gyrocopter and the flamespire phoenix. Flamespire phoenix is gonna fly over these because the longbeards are good for tanking, but they don't hit super hard. So we're gonna have the flamespire phoenix go over here. Where's the general? General's here, so they're unbreakable. They're not. Flamespire Phoenix is going to stay within 6 of here. So the Flamespire Phoenix is going to fly out this way.
You do damage to me when you fly over me.
I
too,
do,
right?
yep. I'm going to basically end a little more than 3 away here.
How much do I take?
On a 2 up, you take 5 mortals.
Awesome.
Nope.
Oh! Oh!
Nice, nice.
No, like that's one thing that's good for me.
And then we're
I
gonna
didn't even pick a realm for this list.
bait here.
I didn't use any of the realm themes.
We go up
Is
to
the-
14.
So the 5, it's a 4-up ward save
For what?
that you have from the realm artifact?
No. What are you talking about?
The scales?
Oh, the scales is a 4 up against mortals only.
Only against mortals.
Yeah, the Flamespire Phoenix is a true 4 up, but the scales is mortals only.
Oh, I was just thinking if I should take a realm and change my general's artifact to something else. But
I mean, it's usually just for anti-spell, right?
yeah, like
Alright, so the gyrocopter is going to go out in the middle and be bait, because it's going to die anyway.
oh jeez.
But it's going to steam gun them, so it's got that going for it.
Dang, President Carter fell,
Mhm.
but I guess he's recovering. Well,
Okay.
I made it to 95, so that's good.
When I cast at them, they have a note for something. Oh, these guys, these have Foz. They're
You
my
know, I realize if you don't take the dragon and you don't take the frost heart, you can take Gotrek. That would
Yeah.
be dope.
Yeah. Alright, shooting. They
That
can't
would be
shoot.
my list.
That would be in your list, yeah.
It'd be garbage, but it'd be.
They can't shoot. It's going to be just the gyrocopter shooting. So it's every model within 6,
Yeah.
which is going to be all but 2. So it's going to be
Does it
5,
hit
10,
friendly?
11, 12, 13, 14. No, targeting a unit.
Dang.
I'm not even looking that up. I'm not dignifying that one to look up. Alright, so it's just wounds on a 4 up. I don't know their rend value. We'll look that up. So we're looking at 3, 6,
Dang.
7, 8.
Good roll.
And
8
then
wounds?
8 wounds, and then we're looking at the rend value on the gyrocopter.
It is a shooting attack, right?
It is a shooting attack. It is a. Oh, it's totally wrong. Hold on.
These are the 4-ups.
Those are the 4-ups. So there's 1 3 here. It's not as good as I thought.
Oh,
It's 3s and then 4s, rend 1.
Wait, what?
So those are 4s. I hit on 3s. There's
Oh.
1 3.
Oh, okay.
Then 4s.
Oh, you have to roll a wound.
I gotta roll wounds.
Oh, well,
That's
that's
spells.
still-
Fine. It's still good
still
for.
good.
Because imagine I had it in front of the 60 block.
Yeah,
So those
I
are
know.
rend 1s, rend 5s.
Yeah, I don't know if you need them in this list.
I agree.
With the spells.
I kind of agree.
Yeah.
It's still good for 70 points.
Yeah, he's fun though, and he's a cute little model.
Yeah.
What am I rolling?
So you're in
So
of
these
5.
guys are the Stabba guys, so they should have.
They have 2 banners.
I still have. Yeah, I have the banner, and I have 10 shields still, so I should still be at a 4-up.
Which goes to a 5-up because rend
Rand
1.
1. Okay, so I lose 4.
Yup.
Okay, so we'll lose these 3, and take that guy too. Sure.
Okay, we're going to charges. The Phoenix is going to charge because he missed with his tail.
Sure, go for it.
Whee!
He's in.
He's in, and he's actually going to go back when he's in.
Okay.
He's going to land here. Okay, and then we're going to go to combat.
Right.
And I guess I'll start with the Phoenix.
Okay. He's gonna be -1 to hit, but that's about all I can say.
Well, that's good. I mean, he puts him on 5s, right?
Yeah.
Because he hits on 4s for a lot of stuff. So the Phoenix attacks. Here's the halberd attacks. They're looking for 4s,
Okay.
and then we're on 6 attacks looking for 5s.
Okay. How many drops are dead?
So,
Are you pulling my?
oh, I
Command
did. I
points
totally
out?
did. Yeah. Sorry.
What a dick move.
What are my command points? So then we're looking for 3s. All right. So we've got 2 that are rend 1, damage 1, and 1 that's rend 1, damage 2.
These are garbage.
Mhm.
2. I have a 5-up save. So
So
tell
just
me.
a 6-up.
So tell me what's dead after rolling this.
3 models.
3 dead models. Thank you. Because I'm like,
What? Confusion.
I'll take away these 3 down here, which removes a netter. Oops.
But it reduces number of dwarves coming back.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so you've lost 7 so far? Yeah. I'll track that. 4 from the gun.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, go ahead. It's your activation with your goblins.
Okay.
Come on.
Those little guys, they still have puffers on them, so
Yeah.
they're going to be. So I'll pile them in this direction.
Oh, and he's the 3-up. You know what I didn't do? That was the thing I didn't do. Keep going. I should have left the wizard within 12 of him because he's at a 3-up right now, and he will be until my next hero phase. But then my next hero phase, he's going to lose his attune to magic bonus because there won't be any spells cast within 12 of them.
Oh, so you want to keep casting around him?
Yeah, I gotta cast something within 12 of them every turn, so having him go off on the side like that is sort of meh.
Oh, you want to shove him right down the middle.
Yeah, or just like
alright,
support.
So
them.
you got 1 netter going on the Phoenix. Okay. My genitals will scream at my unit again too, for whatever it's worth.
So 3?
Am I below 10 or below 15? So no, only 1.
Okay. So
and
I'm
then
gonna 3 up. Got it.
1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 little grots and
And these are -1 to hit from the pause.
okay. I don't think I did that on the other thing, but that's
Well, they weren't because the Phoenix wasn't paused. Oh, these are all in the Phoenix still.
Yeah, these are
Oh,
on
these.
the
Okay, keep going. They're not -1.
They're not -1? Okay,
No.
so then these. Yeah. And then these don't have any bonus, so these are a 4 wound
Okay.
with 1 mortal. Oh wow, so 4 saves and 1 mortal.
Okay. So
Aha!
here's the 4 saves.
Might
Alright,
have
3
done a
ups.
scratch. Might have done a scratch.
So that's 2 fails, and then I've got that's 2 fails plus the mortal, so 3 to 4 ups. Take 1.
Aha, a scratch.
You did
And
a
then
scratch.
I have 1 netter. Let's use some black dice. 1 netter. No, let's just roll them all separately because I have 1 netter that's gonna do this. Hits you.
This is all the dwarves.
Yeah, this is on the dwarves.
And they
So-
were that was -1 to hit, right?
Okay, so then I take 2 out. And then we do 1 mortal, and
Okay.
that's it. 1 save, 1 mortal.
Okay, here's the save. Got it.
Got
So
it.
take 1.
Okay, and then the unit champ, he's still gonna hit you on a 4 because he's unit champ.
Okay.
So he hits you once and wounds you once and a mortal. And then I have 2 other bros, so I can hit you on 5s and wound you on that. So you have 2 more saves, 1 and 1 more mortal.
Okay, 2 more saves.
Mm-hmm.
Make them. So I lose 2 doors total.
Haha! I scratched you twice!
You did. What do I want to lose here?
Get rid of him on that end. You want to keep this maybe down here for scoring.
Well, I'm
I
thinking
still
about.
have
I'm
him.
actually focusing on your hand gork and how to avoid that. So these guys
But
need
you
to
have all the
pull-
dark shards too.
Well, I just need these guys to come back a bit as they pile in this way, which is fine, because then then you won't be able to land within 9 here. And I'm kind of fine over here. So I actually think I pull from here.
Okay. Yeah, you just keep the Phoenix over there and I can't ever score there.
You know what? I'm actually gonna pull from here. I don't really care about the.
Although I think
I don't care about the damage here. I think I'm gonna break them anyway.
all you really have to do is play for the 3 now.
Yeah.
Because you broke my 60 blocks, so you just gotta play for those back to
I just
the
gotta
middle.
keep fighting in the middle, yeah. Alright, so then I'm gonna go with the dwarves. They're gonna pile in. They have to end closer to the nearest enemy, so we're gonna, let's see, 3 inches back to back allows them to go up to here in the butt, so that's good. We go here, still ends closer to that guy, and now it's within 9.5 of the board edge,
Okay.
which is what I needed. So 9.5 of the board edge right there in the middle, which will prevent a gork there.
Okay.
And then
Gorkity, 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 gork. Hand of gork. Morky, morky, hand of gorky, morky, handy, gork.
oh, I got lots of space actually.
Handy, gork.
I always forget how big an inch is. You know,
An inch is pretty big.
an inch is pretty big.
Especially, like, yeah. An inch is pretty big.
An inch is. So these guys are basically going to slide up 3, and this guy's going to slide up 3, like that. And so now I've got this little train here, which is blocking the gork and doing that. Yeah. 9, good. Okay. And then these guys, I guess this guy will pile in, because why not? Because that's still an inch.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have, I went into your slot. 1, 2, 3, oh, I'll just go over here.
Well, now you're not reading it now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys that are gonna get in.
Okay.
11, that guy can get in.
That took forever for you to pile these guys in. Hurry up!
Sorry. Alright, 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. And we're looking for 4s and 4s.
1? -1?
No, minus nothing.
Letters.
Oh no, that's why it's 4s and 4s.
Oh.
Sorry, I think I meant. Alright, 4 wounds, full 6.
4 wounds. I don't have 10 shields anymore, so this is just a 6 up save. Save
Okay,
1.
so 3 more. So fill 10.
Haha!
I think that
1,
will get them.
2, 3. 3 dead bros.
Okay.
That should, yeah, they should run for that. You're done. You've done everything, so I can battle shock those guys.
Yep.
They pass.
Maybe. They don't auto pass on the 1, right? They're still gonna
I
lose guys.
thought 1's auto pass.
I don't believe so.
Okay. Well, let's.
I don't think so. Maybe the stream knows.
I don't know. I don't know if 1's auto pass.
I don't think so. I think you still lose stuff, because that's why you just scoop stuff when you're like, oh, I'm taking
So
20.
4.
I think that's just demons. Demons have that on their banners.
They should be bravery. The flag gives them. What does my flag give them? bravery, so I do have +1 bravery still, so I'm at 5. Plus, no, there's no way I can save anything.
Right, because 5, and then
Yeah, unless I auto cast with a 1, then I'm just doomed.
Where would that be? That should be in the core rulebook, right? Or there's all good the rules of the game and these are in check. I don't think there's an auto pass without that, but we'll check. Well, it's good to know.
If it's not a thing, then I let somebody have that at the last of it.
Oh, did you?
And I didn't question it. But that's fine. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
Okay.
And we'll do a score and stuff.
Cover, Mortalist, Slate Models, Terrain. Battle Shock phase. Yeah. Do not find auto pass. Does not exist. 30-second pause. Sorry, internet.
Oh, we're back. Sorry, everyone. Walked out of the room. Matt's walked out of the room. Everybody's watching the dead air. Okay. Scoring key scores for. So let me get the score updated. Export. That. And then next we will move the moon. The moon moves 1.
Alright.
The moon moved 1, so we can roll priority. Priority, your pick. I don't think gentlemen's matter that much, just.
No, I think I should go, but it feels lame for a test game to take the double turn too.
That's
So,
fine.
the right choice is to go. I'm gonna have you go because I want to learn more about my list.
You're gonna have me go, so you want to move the 10 minutes?
Sure.
Go for it.
I might take a turn 3, but like learning the list based on the double on turn 2 doesn't feel useful. Alright, so it goes up to 8. So we're gonna do the -1 to hit one. Which is attack and which one's hit?
Bright one is to hit, so hit
Yeah.
them, and then black one on them.
Okay, and they'll be -2 to hit then, because they're already hit by that.
And that stays till next hero
Until
phase.
my next hero phase, the other spell, yeah. So then they go to -1 attack, they go to -2 to hit. We'll tick that there.
Those guys take D3.
Re-rolling.
Okay.
So, well, basically, so here's the goblins. Re-roll that. 2.
2.
And then here's the trolls. I'll take the 3. And you have 3 saves on trolls.
3 trolls. Oh, I need to see if that wasn't my turn. No. Okay. So I was gonna say 3 saves on Trollocs. I take 1 wound. Didn't I already have a wound?
You did, so it's 1 more.
Then I go.
You go.
So I'm going to generate 2 command points from my general being under the light of the moon.
Yes, sir.
Then I'm going to generate another one. Oh, and then maybe another one on King. Yes, King does 3 more. Not that I could ever spend 9 command points. Count them. Then we will, let's see, who's within range of the puffers? Let's see.
The other advantage of having you go is all of my,
Puffers.
like the -1 that hits there, the -2 that hits
Puffers.
there.
Puffers, okay, so that's puffered.
I do think, Ricky, that having the Geminids in here is really good because I have both Foz and Word of Pain. I have multiple minuses. And so
Oh,
Geminance can
yeah.
usually stack to be -2.
Yeah, Geminance is the best spell still in the whole game, I think. I don't.
Well, I think it's good when you can stack it with something else. You think that because you have Netters. Like, it feels kind of mediocre against Stormcast when it just moves them to a 4 and that's all it does for 60 points.
Well, and it's also a long range spell that can like hit 2 things at once.
It's
which
really
is-
good. You're right.
Yeah, it's
It's just much better when you can combine it with
yeah,
another
like
thing.
there's just so much good about it. All right, so you're gonna probably be able to shut down my spells. This guy's gonna be +2 right now.
Yeah, I won't be super able
I'll
to shut
cast.
down.
I'm gonna cast the Scuttle Tide with him, so I +2, so don't get it off. Then we'll do Great Green Spike for this guy. You're a flyer, so I can see right through you.
Yeah, I'm checking whether or not I get an additional dispel or only an additional cast for Wizard.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Because I assumed it was both, but it might not be.
So the only thing I can Great Green Spike would be either the Blackguard
It's just cast.
or the it's gonna have to be the dragon. So
Alright.
just the dragon, this is Great Green Spike.
So,
Goes off with 7, so you can stop it.
so I have 2 counters. How many spells do you have left?
Just one more.
Okay, so I'll try to counter it with her. Need a 8, so 7 on the dice.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Okay. And then hand the Gork. Hand the Gork. Doesn't go off. Okay. And then we'll do movement. Oh boy. Yeah.
Our will be seen.
Lord, die! We are the trogs of death and destruction. We shall die.
This is what makes the gyrocopter useful.
Die
I gotta go
upon-
murder a gyrocopter right now. Oh, it's a 2. It's a 2 damage on it.
Oh, right,
Right?
because of the curse.
Is it auto
Yes.
Is it auto when it's on a 4-up or just auto tick?
Just auto.
Yeah.
Die. I'll just move some trogs up to go do troggy things. Troggy things with the trogs. I think that was the guy that marked. Troggy things. You have 4. I will now have 5. No, screw it. Might as well just do that. Whatever. I'm not gonna be alive long enough to matter.
Don't you want them to die faster now? Basically.
I think at this point, yeah. And I'll just kind of loop around those guys. These guys will kind of loop around over here. Get out of there. Sure, something this. Okay. And then we will do this guy here. Sure. We'll move him up to here. I don't know if the king moves or not. Don't see much point. Puffers.
Does he want to move into dispel range of some of my stuff?
Probably, yeah. I'm gonna move the puffers first. There's no reason to not run puffers, so run puffers.
If you move to here, you'd be in dispel range of the one that will get less bonuses.
I forgot I should have got rid of the spell portal, but that's fine.
Oh, instead of well, the cast is a
I
resolve.
can
So
move these guys into the woods
ah,
and hide them until the Geminis go through them and murder them. That's fine. And then we can probably just leave those guys there for security. He can move 4 to there. What did you say? Dispel? Yeah. I'm not too worried about
well, these 2 are the ones that are easier to dispel because they don't have the additional +2. So those are the ones you care about being in range of.
Alright, well that solves that. And then, yeah, I'll leave those guys there. And that's that for moves. Shoots. King, I think, shall do some shooting. The king is going to shoot. You know what? Let's do the trog barf shooting first and see if I need to do anything there. Looks like I got 3 in range, so 3 trogs barfing on your face.
Okay.
3 hit. 2 wounds at -1. No, -2 because it's barf.
Dead.
Okay. And then.
They came from behind. See, it's actually right this time.
Yeah.
They came from behind.
Yeah. Wow. Glad you got to say that.
I'm really happy I got to say that too.
Can he shoot any of those ladies? He can shoot there, you can shoot there. Maybe I'll shoot the, which one's the genitals? Oh, that one.
This is the adjutant.
I might as well shoot that.
And one of the ones with a heel.
Alright, let's get rid of the one with that then.
And it'll do -1 just because regular lookouts are.
Yeah, that's fine. So force to hit. And force to wound, or freeze to wound. 2 wounds, -1.
Okay, so we are at probably a 6 up. Let me check if she has anything. So definitely go through. Boop. And then she's got the little tick.
Cursed on you.
Now, is she full heals? Does it stay on there?
Huh?
Does it stay on there if she full heals?
Yes, it never goes away.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it says explicitly it never goes away. So you can spread it around. The trogs, they have 6 guys, so I don't even need to roll. I'm just going to do D3 mortals to something.
Just drop a rock on something.
Yeah, anything within 12. None of the... Yeah, I'll just put it on... Let's put it on the dragon. You're just going to heal it back.
It's almost better to not do the dragon because it's mortals and is a 5 up.
I'll just put it on the blackguard then. D3, just 1 mortal on them. Boop.
Saddest card.
Somebody was saying something in chat.
I checked it, it's fine. It's Anthony saying his head down.
Okay. And then they shot, they're out of range. He shot, they barf. I think that's all my shooting. Then we do charges.
That's a 10 for them, or still a 10. You're right, them. Them's the big deal. That's the ace in the hole.
Yeah, that's not gonna do much, I don't think.
Well, I think we can murder a lot of blackguard.
Well, yeah. I would assume I could have murdered a lot of blackguard with this.
Well, that would make their points back. You should be Phoenix Guard. Better.
Yeah, then my guys would just bounce off.
Yeah. That'd be, the best.
Pretty
This
sure.
is my first, I think this is my first attempt at freehand. I looked up on the internet how to make a cube.
How to make a cube on a banner.
Uh-huh. Like, wow, that's technically
No,
freehand.
I mean, you did it. You accomplished.
Yeah, I got a little sky fade and a water fade. I actually think the fade looks good. The little building, you can't see on the stream, the little building is a little, it's okay. It's okay.
It's alright, stream.
I was really proud of it. I was really proud of it when I did it. I was like, this is amazing.
Hold on, I'm making some tea over here really quick.
You're making some tea while everyone waits to see what happens with these fanatics.
Well, yeah,
Oh, God.
tea is important. Fanatics aren't.
They're
Okay, fanatics.
like the linchpin.
What did they get with their charge?
2 million.
10.
Yeah, basically.
Well,
Good thing I got that wrap.
That's pretty good.
That was pretty good.
That's pretty good. I don't think I can get enough to do anything.
I mean, you're gonna murder the blackguard. The question is, can you also murder some dwarves?
Well, yeah, I could. I don't know if it's enough to matter.
How many attacks do they get? D6?
D6, yeah.
So you get 35 attacks. You got force.
Uh-huh.
This is 17.5 hits, winning on 3s. Right?
You're the math guy.
Do you wound on 3s?
4s to hit, 3s to wound.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So you get 12 through rend 1 or rend 2? So rend 1, D3,
2.
rend 2.
Damage
So 12, so you get a 10. On average, you'll kill 20 blackguard. And there's 19 of them, so you may want to focus on the blackguard. Because they're also unbreakable.
So focus on the guards.
On average, you exactly kill that unit, and they're an unbreakable unit that would do real damage on the way back.
Okay. So what you're telling me is kill these assholes.
Yeah, it's also a 280 point unit.
Well, we're not playing for points, are we?
Now, if they were Phoenix Guard, on average, you would shit a brick and just sit there and die.
Well, yeah. I mean,
but they hit on 2s. Hey.
okay, we did a thing where a thing happened, and then you can shoot them with your things next turn and kill them all.
My dragon's gonna breathe on.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, he's gonna get to pilot an attack. She's gonna get to pilot an attack. You're gonna get to see what a sorceress on a
I'm
dragon
going
can
to
do.
charge with the goblins that are there too. I might as well just let them all die.
What?
Goblins forward to death. Yeah, I think a 7 will get them in.
I think a 7 will get him in.
Yeah.
Well, that means the goblins might be able to go to the dragon. I don't like that. Well, now I need to hope you get 1 less than average. Shit.
You're like, I was gonna cheer you on until all of a sudden it became a problem.
Yeah. No, you know what? I forgot. I'm fine. I'm gonna keep cheering you on. 'Cause those goblins, I'll be really impressed when you hit me.
With a -2?
With -2.
Yeah, you just wait. I would. I'll hit you. I'll hit you hard. Let's go with the Feltwaters. Let's see what they feel like doing.
They feel like getting a 10.
They don't feel like it, but they do feel like re-rolling because I have.
Because you just have infinite. Why not? I'm like, I'll reroll a 10. Why not?
No, Snake Eyes.
Oh.
How about that?
Oh, I'm like, yeah, fuck your extra command points.
And then, who else is in here that could charge?
Sacrifice.
Can this guy get in? I mean, that would be fun.
Oh.
I don't think so. I didn't really leave a spot for him to run through. Let's go with the big guys. Oh, no, I didn't leave a pocket for them to get through either.
Do you want to? The problem is if you do that and they don't make it, then you're
Nice.
gonna charge with them first.
I can go with get 12. That's fine. I'll go with them. Try. Ah, no. An 8. There's just no way I can get within half now because I didn't do it right.
Well, do you want to?
No,
Can you
no.
spread them out differently?
No, I could, but I did it wrong. So
You want to learn from that? That's
yeah,
cool.
it's fine.
I get that. All right.
And then
They only have 1 attack each anyway,
yeah, they're garbage.
just right now.
Just in general.
Hmm.
Then yeah, I guess that's that. Okay, then
Then
I'll
you go with your goblins. High variability. You can just insane. On average, you kill them, but we know that those are
I'm going
massively swingy.
to do the mortals from him on them.
Okay.
I'm going to spend another one to give reroll 1s onto the fanatics.
When do I have to do the command point to reroll 1s? Do I have to do it now? Now.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna do the command point to reroll. Is it just reroll 1s on saves, and then looking for 6s?
I think so.
That's fine.
And I think that's that.
I am gonna command point to reroll 1s with the dragon. I think.
Oh, I'm not gonna get to him. I wouldn't worry about it.
No. To attack.
Oh.
Because he still has jaws, and I mean, he's still a dragon. The rider doesn't do anything. The dragon's got good damage.
Right. Okay,
So-
so let's do the fanatics.
We're gonna reroll 1s to attack. It's
It's
to
gonna
attack, not to lose, right?
Yeah, to hit.
Yeah.
This is the number of attacks.
Those average about actually.
No, it's less than that.
Oh, it's gonna be about 35.
That's
Am I wrong? I'm probably wrong.
10, 30.
30, less than average. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so 30. I out a bunch of disc dice here. Let's see.
I love looking at a big pile of dice, and when you want them to be low, it looks like it's more than average. And when you want them to be high, it looks like it's less than average.
Alright.
These I get to reroll the ones, forced to hit. How many ones?
That was really good.
Got 2 ones. Okay, and I pull out all the 2s, 3s.
Holy crap. So what is that? 5, 10, 15, 20. So you evened out, you're now slightly above.
Oh
Should have been
boy.
17 and a half. Looking for 3s.
Oh boy. There you go. There's one.
Yeah. Now it evens out.
Perfectly
So
average.
go back to 12. 4, 8, you're actually back to below by 2.
Yeah, perfectly average every time.
Alright. 6s. 3 6s. Oh, I got lucky.
3 6s with the -2.
Yeah, because of 4 ups.
Okay, and then this many
D3?
was garbage.
Yeah, that was garbage.
Yeah.
That was super garbage.
Yeah, Fanatics garbage.
How many?
Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10?
10. Yep. Garbage.
And then you're gonna get to go again.
Huh?
You get to go again.
Yeah.
It's more about not getting attacks from the dragon, because you still are gonna go again.
And then these guys go, I guess. Might as well pile in and pin the dwarfs too. And okay, so hooray. Alright, netters onto the black card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because I pulled off 2 already. So 7. 7 times 4 is 28.
Ricky, I need help
7
with
times
this.
4 is
Like,
28, right?
yeah. Like, how do I rebase all this stuff? And like, what I'm trying to figure out is like, so this city is cool. It's like, it's actually really thematically appropriate for
Did you
me.
ever get the cobblestone?
No, that's probably the way to do it. Like white cobblestone, I think.
I said 28, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So this is built. The Flamespire is really appropriate.
there's some cobblestone rollers that people have on Thingiverse that I could 3D print. And then you could just do cobblestone rolls.
Oh, from the
Yeah, and then everything's cobblestone. So that's like a universal cities thing.
So that would be good. So the cities, this city is built on a big spire in the Realm of Fire.
-2 right now.
-2,
right?
yeah.
So 6s.
That was, get this, they used to be controlled by a big Zinchian demon.
Oh. So this is definitely
Super appropriate.
super
To move
you.
from the, yeah,
So
great.
3 hits.
And it's like this white city in fire.
2 on them.
Ren's nothing.
No negatives.
Make one fail one.
Okay, and then the normal guys are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, and then we'll do the other 3 into the dwarves because I don't care. So 7 times 2 is 14. 14! Yeah, let's once we're done playing, because I'll be here the rest of the night, I can start that print. And that should print pretty fast, even if I do it on the high setting. Like,
I think that'll be fast to do to paint, right? Just basically airbrushing cobblestone.
you're just
like,
yeah.
and then I can just redo all of them.
I would just do all of the bases really quick like
Let me
that,
see what I
and then
do.
pop stuff off and glue it straight on.
Right, exactly.
Anyways, I don't know what those were from. Those aren't in this volley. These guys still need 6s to hit, so 2 hits. And I need a 3 to them, so only 1.
Fail the save.
Okay,
I'm gonna lose the banner
sure.
because I wanna get phonetics.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you go with dwarfs, blackguard, or dragon.
These have all gone, right?
Yeah, I'm
And you
done.
can't go again.
I'm done. Yeah.
Oh, right. I see dwarfs over there.
I piled in to get the dwarfs.
Gotcha. I'll go with Blackguard first. 2 of them are within range of a netter. Those are going to hit on.
So they're all wholly within 12 inches of the dragon, which means they hit on 2s. The dragon, these 2 hit on 3s. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on 2s and 2 on 3s. And they have 2 attacks each.
I don't think that was at 4. I think I'm down to 1.
2 attacks each. That's going to be. And what's the champ do? Add 1 to the attack's characteristic. Champ is actually there, so the champ's by the netters. So this is going to be. This is the 5 that are on 2s.
Okay.
And then this is the 2 that are on 3s on the white dice.
Okay.
I'm looking for those, and then 3s rend 1, damage 1. I didn't do reroll ones there. So we're looking at rend 1, damage 1. This is all in the fanatics because they're all 2-inch reach.
Yeah, Ren 1, okay.
Yep. This many say. Oh, do they fanatics have a 6-up?
They just have a 6 up.
So 7 fanatics.
That's 5, 6, 7.
All right. Dragon can't pile in to kill the fanatics because of reasons.
Oh, awesome.
Because of math and reasons. Gonna pile in here. I did get reroll ones. Probably not perfect, but it's okay. I had a lot of command points. I felt flush with command points. I'm so used to like never having any way to get bonuses. Okay, so first we've got the.
You should be getting. Yeah, you should probably get. What?
I get a Witchling Rod or a Darkling Sword.
Yeah,
And
there's a
can
lot.
also have a lash. I see a sword and a rod.
What? Where's
and no
the
lash.
sword?
Look, right there.
Oh, there. Okay.
They're all terrible. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'll use the witch rod.
I like how we're like quibbling over WYSIWYG on one model in the horn because the rest of it's not even close.
The rest of it's very close. What are you talking about? Just that's not, but that's close. She misses with her rod, the death rod.
Of course she does.
All right, but we get the
And -1.
yeah. This is the fearsome jaws. That's
We forgot to do -1 on the blackguard too.
No, I did.
Yeah.
Only 2 were impacted. Those were ones on 3s. So the fearsome jaws are on 5s for rolling 1s. 1 hit. So wounds were on a 1 up to wound.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
You just dropped the dice.
Run 2, damage D6. I think you all do always fail on a 1 on that though. So just 1.
Just 1.
Yeah.
No, you mean, yeah.
I did D6 and did 1. And then I've got attacks from my claws.
How much damage is that? Oh, you do damage D6. You did 1 on
Right.
these guys. I don't have a say what against that, right?
Right.
Right.
But my -1 to hit claws went nuts. And rolled a bunch of 5s and 6s.
Alright then.
But I failed to wound, so that's alright. So 3 at rend 1, damage 2.
all of them?
No, I just more than expected. 3 at rend 1, damage 2.
Ren 1, damage 2. I
Yeah.
still have 10 shields, so I should be at 5.
Okay.
So 6 up. Oh, so I take 4 more.
Okay. And then we've got 4 attacks from dwarves on 4s and 4s. 1 save, full save.
Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many what now?
1 save, full saves from the 4.
And you were doing -1?
Yeah.
So 1 wound.
I forgot that they're supposed to grumble to make stuff reroll.
Oh yeah, grumble.
Yeah. They can grumble to Oh, they can grumble to dispel an endless spell. I forgot about that.
Oh,
It's called like, what about all these flying carpets these days?
no, all these damn spells these days, yeah. They actually use damn in the language. I was like, wow.
Well, they're Scottish, so it's okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
All dwarves are Scottish, is that what you
Yes.
I don't know if that's true. Do I score?
Well, you got to score the center. You definitely score the center.
So I got 4.
You don't score over here, so you got 4. I gotta take some tests. I'm gonna. Ooh, I'm holy with an 18 in the general, so the blackguard are unbreakable.
Okay.
You're gonna have to take a test on the fanatics, and
their leadership bravery 10.
so you lost 7.
Yeah.
And then the other guys you can command point because you're within 12 of general.
Seems kind of weird that fanatics would be able to fleet at all. I mean, they're so loonied out.
That's why they're bravery 10. One more.
Can I lose one more?
Yep.
Okay. I'm glad you know math. And then what else do we need to test on?
They need to be command pointed.
Well,
they didn't lose very many.
Yeah, I'll just command point then.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have command pointed the. Is it?
You're not
No,
within
it's 12.
12,
It's
yeah.
12 for that one. The new ones are 18, which is nice.
Okay, my turn?
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Let's, we are gonna start by channeling. The dragon's gonna channel.
Oh, I forgot to regenerate my troll.
Go for it.
No. Go for it.
Should be compulsory, right?
Yeah. Right.
So if it's compulsory, you do it. So I gain a command point for turn. On a 4-up, I get another command point. Nope.
They regenerate 2.
Okay.
So that one troll is at 1 damage.
Alright. So channeling D6, mortals to the dragon. 1. Ah. That's okay.
Kinda lame. You can't reroll that at all.
Nope. It doesn't say that. So take 1, I'm at +1 to cast. So
This
they're all
is where
+2.
you need Zinch. You need,
I know, I would like to reroll all the things.
You need Kairos, so you could just make that a 6.
But each of these is going to murder an
And then
archer.
just be like +6 to cast everything.
Well, here's the thing. Even with a 1, worst case scenario, the battle mages are at +2, and the sorceresses are at +4 because the archers come over and they're like, we're so sorry this happened. And like,
Yeah, yeah.
goodbye,
I
friend
can
archers.
kind of do that with the cauldron. So,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna paint that and play with it soon.
Alright.
Start getting you get +1 on the cauldron, plus all the spells in the lore. Which is pretty good because with the cauldron you can stand back with a unit of
Yeah.
Shudas, and you can just call the moon, which has no range. And so you can stand back away from being dispelled.
Alright, so we are going to cast a lot of spells now. We have 9 spells to cast.
Yeah, just wake me up when I need to roll something.
Alright, sounds good. We are going to start with, so how many Raging Wildfires can I cast at you? I've got,
Isn't there a big diminishing return on that now?
what? The Raging Wildfire?
Oh no, that's the one that jumped.
Yeah.
Alright.
Jumpity jump jump. The Battle Mage Adjutant is going to start with Chain Lightning on those trolls. Or am I within 18?
So that's the same spell.
It's the same spell.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that through the portal.
Okay.
So she's going to Chain Lightning through the portal onto those trolls.
Okay.
Because I think those trolls are within 6.
They are.
They're not within 6 of the character, but they're 6 of the puffers and those.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Getting rid of the puffers is good.
So this is Chain Lightning and using the portal.
Okay.
Goes off on a 6, 7, 8.
On an 8?
Yep.
It's the
Adjutant, which I think you moved to specifically to be within 30 of.
yeah, then I'll try and stop her. Aha!
You got it.
Take
You
that.
stopped a spell.
I stopped one spell with a 10.
Okay. So then we're gonna do the. What else does she have? She has Roaming Wildfire and Seer Wounds. Okay. So she's going to. Roaming Wildfire's not gonna do anything. So she's gonna Seer Wounds on the dragon.
Okay.
Goes off on a 9. I'll just heal that 1 wound.
Oh, yeah, fuck that. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay.
I'm not killing that dragon.
Let's see how fast I can get through these
I think
phases, man.
I think
All
we're
right.
kind of determined that. I don't know what it's gonna happen. Oh, I could have tried to bring those guys back on a 4-up.
Good.
See if I get that little unit. Nope, not yet.
All right, the next one, we're gonna Faw's Protection the dwarves again.
Okay.
This is on a +2. Goes off on a 9.
They are so protected.
All right, Faw's Protection goes back on the dwarves. Then we're gonna do Warding Brand on the dwarves.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna try to find that roller.
So Warding Brand is gonna have them push every time they lose a guy. On a 4-up, they do a mortal back. Goes off on a 13, so I'm just gonna take that one. So Warding Brand is on the dwarves. And then we're gonna go to the next thing is gonna be the 2 elves. So the
Somebody made a rip-off Doom wheel they put on you. Sorry, keep going.
all right. So we got Elemental Cyclone. That's gonna be the 4-up. So the dragon's gonna cast Elemental Cyclone on the goblins in front of her. On the +4, we're looking at a 14. That's going to be 5, 10, 18 goblins. So we're looking for 9 dead goblins. Let's check that. 8, 10. I see 8 dead goblins.
On the big unit?
Big unit.
I think this is it.
And then
that one's good too. There's a couple good ones. Big unit, 8 dead goblins. Ugh. Let's just use like that.
okay, and then we're gonna go to
Oh wait, we haven't done movement phase. Have we? Well,
by movement.
we're
We have
still
not.
leaving one guy in there, so you're still
Still trapped for now.
4 now.
So then we're gonna go with the sorceress, the general. She is gonna cast. She's got 3 spells. Elemental Cyclone on 18. So she's gonna do the same spell to that. Oh, she can't do the same spell. Obviously, that would be cheating.
I have 2 dispels left, so tell me when I can use them on something nasty.
Yeah, I've been tracking if it comes up.
Okay.
So basically, if I roll low, the other stuff's all +4, so it'll be hard. So she's gonna cast Word of Pain. She's gonna cast Roaming Wildfire. She's gonna cast Blade Wind, and then she's gonna have to cast just a regular, like a Mystic Shield.
Okay, do you think you would want cobblestone or more flagstone-y looking?
I don't know the difference between those. I will look at them during your movement phase because thank you for looking, but I don't know those words. I don't want to slow down the screen.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna go with the obvious one. Blade Wind is gonna go on those trolls because their base save is a 5-up, right?
You know what? You don't have to choose.
Oh, you can stop this. Goes off on. It went off on an 8.
Okay, Ronnie's over here to roll dice.
Yeah,
The
this will
shot,
do
the
6 wounds to the
king
trolls.
with
So
+1.
no,
Do I stop it?
because it went off an 8.
Okay.
So we're gonna roll 9 dice, and for every die that's lower than the base save characteristic of those trolls, it's gonna do a mortal. And their base save characteristic is 5, right?
Say what? You're doing mortals on what now?
On the big trolls, their base save characteristic is 5.
5 and then a 5-up.
Okay, so you're gonna take 5 mortals, and do you want me to roll the 5-up saves for you?
No.
Okay, those are your troll saves.
5 up. Haha! I saved 2.
Okay, so you take 3.
3. Were those the words that I just?
Those are the words, yeah.
So
three
that
wins
kills
there.
one.
Yeah. And now I'm down to the general. The general's gonna cast Word of Pain, Roaming Wildfire, and something.
Okay.
So, Word of Pain, range 24, is gonna go into those trolls. So,
So painful.
goes off on a 10. D3 mortals, 3. And that'll be making a -1 to hit.
Do you think more?
To the trolls there, so 3
Can I stop that with my shaman?
from back here.
Yeah, no.
No. So it's just 3 saves.
3 saves, 5 up.
So
Nope.
2. Okay. So that's another, and they just took 3, so they've taken a total of 5 now.
Yeah, I removed them all.
Oh, you removed them all. Got it. Okay. So that was that. Roaming Wildfire, same target. Goes off on an 8, but it's out of range, so, or it's a stop rather. So then we're on a D3 to the trolls. 3, just 3 saves on the trolls. On a 4-up, it's going to hit the puffers. Yes, it does 3 to the puffers.
What if I save all these?
Okay, so this to the trolls. No, so 2 to the trolls, and then 3 to the puffers,
What's that guy?
and then 2 to the goblins in the back.
2 to the puffers, so kills them.
3 to the puffers, haha. And
Three
then
to the
2
puffers.
to the goblins in the back. Oops.
2 to the goblins.
That was that. And then we are going to Mystic Shield on these guys. Give them a 3-up roll once. Goes off on a 7. So they're now -1 to hit,
Oh, it's so
return damage, and 3-up roll once.
good. Yeah, that's so good.
All right, go into the movement phase.
Little tanks.
little tanks. In the movement phase, they're gonna retreat because you're within 3 there, right?
Yeah, you might as
So
well.
they're gonna retreat and run. That's a total of a 6-inch move.
You might as well do it like this. Move them into here.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna block up those frogs mainly, right? 6
Well,
inches is plenty.
You just want to move into the circle.
6 inches here. I gotta be outside of 3 though.
Yeah, that's easy. And then when I die in combat to the dragon, you'll score it.
The dragon might retreat too, but I can kill it with other stuff. We'll see.
Oh, you can just do it with black card.
Because they're -2.
Well,
they're
remember my
-1
fanatics
right
go
now.
first, so the fanatics could get lucky and kill a couple black cards.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot them. I have all of the
There
crossbows.
you go. What other? Okay, so I found one. Might just print both of them, because there's a couple that look pretty good. That one. Yeah, that one looks pretty solid. Let's see if I can download all files. 3.
We're just making the trogs like there's stuff in the way of the trogs, basically. Okay. These guys gotta sort of hug in here a bit more.
Okay. That one's
Okay.
I don't like that one. You have disappointed me.
I do need to take the center. You've got 10 guys there? Maybe I have to shoot them with the archers. We'll see. Shoot some of each. Okay, I think that's fine for movement. I gotta deal with the dragon. The dragon doesn't really want to sacrifice itself super to trolls, so it's gonna retreat. But it's gonna. Oh no! If it retreats, it can't shoot.
Wait.
That's fine. Shot
Is
stuff
anybody
anyway.
here?
I don't know.
Okay. No, I don't think anybody's here. Although I thought I heard somebody knocking.
1, 2. We'll do this like this. That's 3. Oh no, 3 like that.
What are you doing? What phase are you in over there?
I'm finishing movement. I think I need to get the 2 in because of the 3-inch rule. I'm trying to figure out how to take the center without risking the dragon. And I think the answer.
That's how you do it.
Right.
I mean, come on.
You know what I can do is I can kill those guys still go first in combat. They're not minus to hit or anything, right? Those?
What are you talking about? Fanatics?
Yeah.
No, they're not minus to hit right now.
Yeah.
You didn't cast any super awesome spells on them.
Right.
You had all these super awesome spells and you just left 2 fanatics
I know.
standing there.
Her last spell, rather than the reroll ones, should have just been nuke the fanatics. I literally forgot they were there in range. So I've got a 16-inch move here. This is how I can make sure I kill the goblins. The phoenix is going to go fly to here, back here, and be 3 inches away from goblins and build a charge. Doesn't have to save right now, but will again. Okay, shooting. We are going to put, these guys get 2 shots each. You don't have good saves against shooting, right? I know I'm right, I just don't remember.
I only have a 6 up, yeah.
6 up, alright. So I have 2 shots on, let's see, add 1 to hit rolls, 10 or more models. 2 shots on 3s and 4s. Oh, that's pretty good. They made those better. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So we're gonna put, we'll split it in half, 8 to the fanatics. So 16 shots in the fanatics and 16 shots in the other. So 16 shots in the fanatics on 3s and 4s.
Okay.
And you do, I think I'm gonna get the kinetics. I did 7 wounds. You didn't roll 6 out of 7 and 6s, so 2 kinetics are dead.
They're dead. Okay.
And then the other shots go into the archer or the goblins.
Circles. Whoa.
7 saves on the goblins. You're on a 4 up, right? Or no, you don't have 10 shields left. So this is into the goblins in the middle.
These guys are dead.
Yep.
And those are the goblins in the middle.
Yep.
Okay. My standard's gone, so this is just a 6 up. Aha! You have
Right.
only killed 6 of them.
Okay.
You coward.
Then we go to charges. The Phoenix will charge. 4. Should be good because I ended just outside of 3. Yep. Phoenix ends here. And then the Phoenix will go first. So I'm -1 to hit. So I'm on 5s on the top. And then 4s on the bottom. So this is 4 attacks on 4s and 6 attacks on 5s.
I don't know why you put the Phoenix over here.
Because I wanted, well, I probably should have just had these not retreat and pile in. But what I want to do is make a wall for the Trogs to prevent them from going to the Phoenix and get the Phoenix where in my next hero phase they'll get the saves again. And this will safely make sure I do enough of these.
Phoenix over here and taking this. I only have 2 in the circle.
Yeah,
And it would have forced these guys to try and defend this.
that was the other thing I thought about. I was thinking about that until,
And then you could have moved those guys over to.
well, these retreated. So I'm basically just saying I have another turn to tie and I can force later.
Okay.
And it also means that these things can't come through to the dragon because this is really sturdy and that's not. I don't know if it was the right move, but that was why.
It's clearly not the right move. You're doing -1, right?
Yeah. So 3 and rend 2, damage 2, and then
That kills me.
yeah, it did.
So I don't have enough shields.
Okay, so I'm gonna get 4, and then that'll be the bottom of 2. Because these things are basically impossible to shift right now.
Man, you don't know me. My Trogs can shift anything.
You're -1 to hit them. They do mortals on the way back, and they're 3 up reroll ones.
No way, bro. That doesn't matter.
Alright.
I'm super Trog. Don't underestimate the power of Trogging.
Okay, I promise not to.
If you believe in Trog, Trog will prevail. Let's see here. Okay, so we're done.
We're done with 2. We're going to 3.
Do I have battle shocks on anything? That's
No.
not, oh, the one Trog. We lost one Trog.
yeah.
No, we lost 2 Trogs this turn. So.
Oh, yes, 2 drops, correct.
So whatever this is, oh, that matters then. Dang, I needed to roll low, I think.
Weren't you? You weren't within 6 because I didn't bounce to you.
Oh, I could auto pass with my genitals.
Is your general within 12?
Is he?
Yes, you probably should have done that first. So have done that. You have plenty.
I'll just do that. I'll just do that. I was hoping I rolled low and didn't even have to think about it. Bravery 5, I don't have the big guy there to give them +1.
So they would have lost 3 guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would have been real bad.
that would have been real bad.
So
Okay.
you would definitely have.
Alright, so we've done Battle Shock, you scored 4, we moved the moon. The moon is now covering just this quarter,
Yeah, that was not ideal.
and then the moon, and then priority is a 2, 6.
What time are people getting here? The next
Uh,
game.
I don't know, they didn't sound like they were right outside. So I don't know.
Okay, well, I feel like at this point I should take the double.
Well, yeah, just take it and kill him.
Alright.
I think you've already demonstrated that it's nasty.
Yeah, I think this worked well. Worth facing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do another magic phase because I gotta get used to them.
Okay.
Alright, so we start out with, we get a command point. We see if we get another command point for the retinue. No. Then we're gonna channel. on the dragon. Oh, end of the phase, she took a wound from the last phase. Alright, channeling on the dragon, it's gonna do 2. That's 2 mortals. We're gonna save them on 4-ups. Save them both, but still get the +2. We're gonna murder 2 more archers. I screwed this positioning up. I can't murder an archer with a dragon because she's not within 3 of any, I don't think. So that's a good learning. I'm just barely out. Barely out. Okay. So we're gonna murder this archer with the general. That means that the general is at +5 and everybody else is at +3. These all spells go away. All 3 of these spells go away. This spell goes away. No, this is the tick. Geminids go away. You get to move the Geminids, which you're going to move in a way that you move them toward me and they don't hurt you, right?
Right. Can I hit you from where I am?
Nah, they're too far out. But you can. Do you want them off to the side or do you want them between us?
Let's see, where are they? I will put them there.
Alright. We're going to start casting. We're going to start with the dragon is going to cast. The dragon is going to cast Blade Wind on the Trogs again. That's going to be a +3. Goes off on an 11. It's a good spell against the Trogs because of their low base save.
I'm an 11. I might as well save it for something lower.
Yeah.
So
that's 9. I'm looking for 4s and under. Oh.
There you go.
3 wins to the Trogs.
3 wounds.
I have to roll a good there.
Oh.
So 1. Not bad. So let's see.
Was there any damage on them yet? No. Okay. Sweet.
So her next spell is gonna be.
You have to roll under their save.
Yeah, so it's good against high save. It's good against models with bad saves. Elemental Cyclone's not gonna do anything, so she's gonna just sear wounds on the sorceress behind her. On the box, 3, and the 1 is a 4. Goes off on a 7. This would heal D6 to this model.
With a 7. That's maybe we're stopping. Aha!
You got it.
Oh, you're
Wait,
minus
I'm
one
at minus
casting.
1, so it's a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to just tick these down to remember.
Yeah, everything's minus 1.
Alright, everything's a minus 1 to the move. Okay? Then we're going to go to, so that was the second from the dragon. We're going to go to the sorceress. She's going to wildfire, she's going to start with wildfire on those trogs. You know what? That's within 6. That's within 24, yes. But we're going to do those trogs anyway. So we're going to start wildfire there. Goes off on a 11. So that's going to go through. D3 mortals to those trolls. Does 3. And then to the goblins, hits on 4-up. Yes, does 3. So 3 saves to the trolls, 3 dead goblins. Okay, so 2 wins to the trolls and 3 dead goblins.
Quite kill the trog again.
Then we're going to Word of Pain on the trogs. Looks at a 14. It's going to do D3. 1. Minus 1 to hit if you don't make this.
1 on, what is this?
On the trogs from the sorceress.
Oh, do I have something to dispel that? What'd you roll as cast?
14.
Oh, never mind that. And then, so I just take 1 save?
You made it, so I don't know if you're minus 1 to hit or not. We'll look it up later.
Okay.
And then her third one, let's see, wildfire within 18 is nothing. So her third one is going to be to Mystic Shield the dwarves again. Goes off on a 7. So you can actually stop it. It went off on a 7 total. It's from back here though, yeah.
Oh, then I can.
Alright. So we got Mystic Shield on these dwarves.
Oh, well, aren't you so special?
The Adjutant Battle Mage, the Chain Lightning range, 18 still out. 18 still out. 18 there is out, so nothing's alive in range. So she's just got Chain Lightning and Roaming Wildfire and Sear Wounds. You decided not to stop the Sear Wounds, right?
I don't know. I've only rolled one to spell.
Okay, so I just forgot to actually heal. So 6, so those back from the dragon. Okay, so she actually has nothing, she has nothing to cast. She's just out of range.
I know you one thing, but I don't know what.
Yeah, I just didn't resolve it. So you're out of range for nukes. Oh, she can cast through the portal. She gets one cast through the portal. Good. So she'll cast Chain Lightning through the portal at.
Okay.
She actually can't see those trogs because of the forest, so she'll cast them. She'll cast Chain Lightning at the general, so it'll bounce to the trogs. Chain Lightning at the general goes off on a 15-ish. 14.
Infinite.
Yep. So D3 mortals to the general. 3 bounces to the trogs and a 4-up. It does 3 to the trogs.
Round gets 3. I think he already had 1. He
Yeah.
should still be alive.
I think he has 5.
I think he's 5. Yeah.
They take 3 as well.
These trucks?
Yeah.
Take 3?
Yeah.
Did you hit anybody else with it?
That's only one. He's not within 6.
Okay. Let me see if that guy has.
And then we're at the mounted sorceress. She's going to Faw's Protection on the Longbeards. Goes off on 11.
Aha! Nope.
And then she's choosing between Ignite Weapons of Warding Branch or Warding Land and Longbeards. Goes off on last one is on 10, but it's my last spell.
Is this guy within 30 of whoever just cast it?
Yes. Looking for an 11.
Nope.
Alright, Longbeards are triple buffed again.
Super Buffy.
Super buffed. Super buffed. Okay. So then we go to movement.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm grinding you out, but it's going to take a while to actually get shit done. So those guys aren't entirely within cover, so that's good. Right? Because you have to be wholly within?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This is when you fly the Phoenix over and punch this corner.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, so its move is 16. So the thing is, if I were to move it this way, I think I might be able to strafe the trogs for 5 mortals. And I think I can actually punch this corner more effectively.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're at least hitting one of the corners.
Yeah. So she's going 11 with then, I believe, 5 left. I'm going to check that it's 16, not 14. I think they're like extremely fast when they're not injured. Because then on a 2-up, I'm doing 5 mortals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Starts at 16. Yeah, so that's 11, and then I bounce over 5 to make sure I'm out of 3. So 11. 5 back, basically. Okay. So on a 2-up, 5 mortals to the trogs. 5 saves.
5 troggity trogs. I save 3.
Nice. So that killed another trog.
Still kills 1 and puts 1 on another.
They're going to move up.
Oh. I should put it here. That way I can start
6.
keeping the guys in the circle. Circle them up. Not that it matters. Oh, Rich, you know what would make this better? Is if my trogs had 3-inch reach.
3-inch reach would be better. Alright, I think I'm going to not command point to run and shoot. Let's see. How many wounds does he have left?
1.
1. We're going to use this command point to be able to run and shoot with the dark shards.
I thought he was dead, but he still has 1.
They're going to run 2, so they'll move a total of 8. So this goes up to 8.
I'm printing it on a really high quality, so if it works, it should.
Okay, I should just be able to roll the goo on it.
Yeah. I think I have like 2 full tubs of the epoxy sculpt over there.
That'd be great.
So you just gotta Put it on bases.
Put it on
and roll
bases
over
and
it.
then, yeah. I wonder, do you do it before you cut? Could you laser cut it after?
I don't know about the epoxy sculpt.
Okay.
I would probably say it might cut it. I think that's probably fine, but I don't trust putting those solids in my
You
machine.
prefer not to. That's fine. Just curious.
Um,
Alright.
yeah, I mean that's a good idea.
It would just save a lot of time if it worked, but I don't want to do something you'd be uncomfortable with.
Yeah, I just don't know what's in here, and I don't want to be atomizing that stuff. I mean, it's fairly safe, you know, in general, but when you burn stuff, it's a different matter.
Right. I guess these guys will run. Haha, 9 inches.
What?
The
You
doors.
can't charge them.
I'm not going to charge them.
My genitals.
That's what archers should be able to do.
What? Why would they charge?
They're not going to charge, they're going to shoot him. What's his save? Like, medium? Medium?
I think he's got a 5.
Yeah, I'm just going to put a bunch of bolts into him.
God, why does that fan sound like balls? He's got just a 5 and 5 up. He doesn't even have a 4 up. But he's -1 to hit though,
Might as well hit a range or just in general?
all the time.
Alright, so they're on 3s, look at the 4s. That's fine. So we're going to shooting. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in range of the general. And then the rest are in range of the trolls. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7. So it's going to be 16 shots at general on 4s and 4s. Okay.
At least I killed the gyrocopter.
You did. You totally wrecked that gyrocopter.
I barfed all over it.
Yep. 8 came behind. Just 2 saves on the general. About it.
Oh, good. Ren?
No.
5 up.
Nope.
5 up. 5 up.
Oh, general's alive. All right.
Haha!
And then 14 on the trolls.
I told you.
6.
Told you you should have charged the general with dwarves in an epic dwarf versus goblin battle,
You were right.
but you failed.
Failed. Totally failed.
You know, these longbeards are very not engaged for being longbeards. Just standing back, letting other people do all the magic work for
What are you
them.
talking about? They're holding the flank. They're the anvil. 5 saves on the trolls.
I disbelieve your damage. I disbelieve those, and then I disbelieve all
Wow,
but
that's
one.
pretty good.
Oh, sweet. So he's not quite dead.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, then we're going to go to charges. We're going to start with the Phoenix. 9.
I'm gonna see what he can do.
He's basically going to go here.
Final standing. Oh, from the Champions Cup. That's this weekend. Right.
And then we're going to go with the Blackguard.
Alex with 9
Three
on.
still makes it.
Carry one with second place with Maggotkin.
Nice.
Ranger with Skaven.
Yeah, that's the guy that he beat me. He's the one who played the Super Shoe Skaven list.
Yeah.
He beat Rich.
Matt Davidson. Oh, Matt Davidson got 5th with his Stormcast.
Nice. Okay, so we're gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Blackguard first.
Jack got 8.
They're wholly within 12. I checked that. They're wholly within 12 of the dragon, which means there's gonna be there's 7, so that's gonna be 15 attacks on 2s and 3s. Looking for 2s.
I'm gonna live because I'm a Trog. Trogs disbelieve all your damage.
That many saves?
I don't believe in those.
You don't believe in those? There's only 7 of them.
What's the rend on these?
1.
Rend 1. So these.
Save
see,
1?
I,
Red 1 did nothing.
I don't believe in those.
You
And
take
then I don't
4?
believe in those.
Alright.
So then this guy goes away.
1 whole Trog. And you've got 2 Trogs left that are at full to attack whatever you want.
To attack whatever I want. Do I
don't know
want?
if that black one, the back one's within 5 of the black guard or not. I tried to make it not, but not tried to hit.
Yeah, he could hit him, I think.
Yeah, he's within 5.
I mean, that's the thing to hit. They're
I
not.
think you
No, they're no longer debuffed, right?
No, they're no longer debuffed. Black guard is squishy. Might as well. I mean,
I should probably. We're in combat phase.
yeah.
I'll spend a command point to give them reroll ones.
Okay.
And then I will. Do I try and smack the? How many wounds does the Phoenix have?
I think 13 with a 4-up. It's the second 4-up that's the big deal.
Whatever. We'll just do that.
I think killing the black guard feels a better choice.
I mean, you assume I'm going to kill any of them. Watch this. Watch me trog so hard.
You did trog pretty hard there.
I'm trogging hard. So much trog. 1.
Red 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Damage 3.
3 damages. So
Okay.
much trog. So much hard. That's how we do.
Okay, so then it's the Phoenix's turn. We've got 4 attacks on 3s and 3s, and then 6 attacks on 4s and 3s. Okay, so these are all rend 1. Do you want me to roll them? Or you
Yeah,
wanna
roll.
Okay, these are all rend 1, the black ones are damage 2. So the rend 1, you save the 6 here.
Okay.
These go to damage 2, so we're gonna add these in. And then we're on 5 looking for 5s. So 7 looking for 5s. 1, 2, 5 more. So kill 1 more Trog and leave 1 at 1. A Trog survived! The front one, I guess.
No, the back.
Oh, the back one?
Back one survives.
All right.
Uber Trog.
Uber Trog lives.
Uber Trog. Uber Trog.
Okay, so I'm gonna get 4, and then it's gonna be your turn.
Yeah, it is great. Alright, so you get another 4, puts you at 12. File. Yeah. My go. Okay, the moon is out, so I'm gonna drop some rocks from the moon.
Yep.
I'll drop a rock onto the shards because that's the only thing that is an auto hit. So 3 mortals. Oh, I need to do battle shock on the Trog. I'll just auto pass it. I think my guy's still within 12.
Might not be. I think you were barely within on the other end. Let's check. I think you might be out actually. Sorry.
Okay.
Let's check. Because it was a different model. It was within 12.
Yeah, then he's out. So I'll roll the battle shock. Oh, he's gone. He runs. Is there any other battle shocks?
No.
Did you do some on the little guys back there?
I did. I did 2 or 3. But they should be fine. Yeah.
Okay, then we do, we drop a rock on them. We regen here on a 4-up. Okay. We generate command points. General only generates 1 this turn. The shaman generates another 1. The king generates 3. So 3 more, so I'm back up to 9 again. For whatever that's worth. And then we will do stuff with them. Okay, we'll do the endless spell. Goes on
That's on 13, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be the
Yeah.
big guy there casting it. Where would I put this that makes the most sense? I don't know. Probably just here. Sure.
And then
we'll do
try to
one.
murder them.
Yeah, do it on those guys.
So we kill 5.
Four.
4, which we kill the unit, but I do ignore it on the 5-up.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, you did.
And then we do Great Green Spite from that dude bro over there. Goes off with
You only have 2 casts left, right?
1.
1 cast left from the dude, and who's
Well,
it
he could cast twice, but I don't have any spells worth casting. So.
Okay, so only 1 cast left, so I'll try to stop that. I don't stop it, because you went off of the 9, right? Okay, and I'm at +1 and -1 to
Great
the
Green
balance out.
Spite. It's
What's
gonna
that
go
on?
on the Phoenix.
Okay.
I guess. I can't see them because the woods. I
Yeah.
could see the dwarves, but probably not.
What's his range?
It's 24. Yeah, we'll just do it on the Phoenix. D6, just 1.
4 up, ignore
And
it.
then the hand doesn't go off. And then we do movement.
Yep.
So we will move here. See? We are the Trogs of the Apocalypse. Apocalypse Trogs.
What did I resolve and not? I got Foz off. And I think I didn't get the Warding
We are
Brand.
Trogs of the Apocalypse.
Wait, I got either Warding Brand or Foz, and I got reroll 1s. Do you remember which it was?
I wasn't paying attention.
I need
in
actually
your
markers
phase.
because it was these. Alright, 4 up, I have no idea. So 4 up was Warding Brand, 1 through 3 was Foz.
Yeah, we'll go
Warding
there.
Brand.
Sure. Then we're gonna
I
go.
think I might have gotten both and forgot to mark it, but I don't actually know that, so I'll just leave it.
I don't know what we're gonna do, so I'm gonna move 4 inches back here. And then I'm going to. Have you been taking your damage on her?
Yeah, I healed 3 during the top of 3.
I'm going to. Who do I want to shoot with this guy?
I guess she's not actually -1 to hit, so you could just murder her. Because she's not within 3 of anybody. They are, but
No, I'm not within range to shoot her now. So I guess I'll just shoot.
shoot the dragon and started ticking with the channeling, I guess.
No, it's not gonna matter. We'll shoot the shards.
Okay.
It's the only thing that I think. Yeah, none of it matters really, but shards. Shards.
2.
Minus 1.
Pick 1.
Then
Bad musician, because I didn't space them very well. Actually, I didn't move this guy.
those guys there. I think
I think you're looking at 3-inch shards, right? Oh, you got, yeah.
I got 3 of them that can shoot. So they're gonna barf 1 to dwarf. And 3 up to wound.
2, Ren,
Minus 2.
so 5 up reroll 1s. Okay, 1 goes through.
D3. 1.
The dwarf has died.
And then. Oh, those bow boys will shoot the dragon or the phoenix, because might as well.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 shots.
Keep checking the G-chat.
12 shots. 10. If I get a wound on the phoenix,
Ha! He'd be like, ha!
I will laugh much hard laugh.
It's only a 4 up right now because I messed up the thing. So it's
Much
4
hard
up.
laugh. Much hard laugh.
Oh, on the other hand, you are goblin. 2.
1.
1.
1.
4 up. 4
Haha.
up. You
Haha.
got it. It's a 2.
I laugh much hard.
Aha.
Much hard is laughing. Ah,
Oh, good.
ah.
All right.
And then we do what now? That
So
was
they have the
shooting.
reroll ones to wound grumble, so it'll matter against them, I guess. So you
Uh,
got charges.
Charge! Ah.
Looks good. You're in. How much damage can you do to dwarves?
Not
Probably not.
Naughty, no.
I like the Longbeards. That 3-up base is just, it's good, because it's a treat. We need more water when you do this, because go ahead and do your attacks. I think are you charging with something else or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I doubt it though.
Okay. Well, go ahead and do it.
Then we do
So Ricky, this was the other part.
genitals charges. Hiya! He goes 5. He doesn't get in with 5, so he's gonna re-roll it because that's what genitals do. They just re-roll themselves. He gets in with an 8. Only because I want to make it so you have to pile in towards him.
Here's the other thing that or this could be is a regular caster and 5 evocators, which do get the channeling bonus, and so and 2 spells from the lore, so they'd be evocators that are double casters at +2 cast.
Alright, then we
That's a
go to
thing
the combat phase.
Right?
I'm gonna spend another command point to reroll ones on trogs.
Okay.
I will spend a command point to re-roll. And he's not going to be around. He's going to die because dwarves are going to punch him. To re-roll saves on him. It's re-roll ones. Just for fun. Just because it's silly. Okay, then we're going to Troggies. I've got all 6 are in. And they are going to do probably less damage than the Fanatics did to the other guys.
Oh, way less. These guys have better saves.
So,
And you take damage back. Haha.
you take damage back.
You take damage
Reroll ones. So I pull out my ones, pull out all the 2s, of which there were 20.
back. Keep forgetting to add 1 to runs and charges.
And then these are on 3s. That meaning -1.
They're not -2?
No, they're just nice army these
I take 2.
And
And then on the way back, I do 1.
just straight
1 more.
4 damage each. Or 2 damage
2
each,
damage
so
each?
4.
So 4. So I do 1 back and then 2 more. I do 3 back. 3 mortals back.
3 mortals back. So you kill this guy and that.
3 goblins, so 4 dwarves have died this turn. The goblin did make it. The general
Yeah.
did make it. Okay,
Yeah, I just did that so you can't pile in.
right. So I guess I'll pile into him, right?
Yeah.
And like that. So this can attack. I still got 2 in this.
Well, so glad I wasted my time charging.
Well, now we learn from the experience together. Okay, we're gonna get 5 attacks. No, 4 attacks into the general, and then some of the trogs. So the general, looking at 3s and 4s.
-1.
The general? Okay.
Always -1.
Always -1. Always. 2 saves on the general.
Any rend?
Nope. Oh. You got it.
Is
2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on the trogs.
-1.
Yep. 4s and 4s. Oh, rerolling once to win. I keep forgetting about that. Rerolling once to win. Haha. 4. Full saves.
5 up.
2.
So kill 1 more.
General's turn.
Yep. He's gonna swing you 3 times. And wound you twice, -1. Damage to 3. I think that's how it works.
Make 1 fail 1.
-1 damage to 3.
Okay. 2. On a 4 up. General takes a mortal.
1 mortal. Does he live?
He does! No, he keeps living!
Barely.
He almost killed himself.
He's so heroic.
Okay, I lost 6 dwarves.
Is that Skaven pelt he's wearing?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So the leadership 9, plus a banner makes him 10, I think. I think Ricky's here. Or not Ricky's here. Anthony is saying that Ricky is... What is this guy doing?
What? Is Anthony here or not?
Tell Ricky I'm outside.
Or...
Anthony... Done. I'm going to figure out whether I want a command point. I think I might not need to, because I'm not used to having things that have good leadership.
What, on the dwarves? You don't need to. I thought
I lost 6.
are immune to battle shock.
No, it's because they were near enough to my general. So 7, plus 1 for the banner makes it 8, plus 2 for having 20 models in the unit makes it 10. I lost 6, so I'm only going to lose on a 5 or 6. Lost 1 more dwarf. All right, and that is the end of 3, and Ricky is going to get 2 points.
Hold on.
All right.
You guys still playing?
We just finished turn 3. Ricky scored 2 points
I only have 2 this time,
because you don't have the middle.
and I didn't outnumber you with my measly trog charge.
Nope.
I did 2, so I have 10 points.
12 to 10. Do you wanna call it? Or do you wanna keep going?
We should just call it.
Yeah, I don't think you can stop me at this point.
No, there's no way. Oh, was that my turn though?
Yeah, so you could double.
No, I can see if guys come
Well, we can
back.
see if guys come back. If you get 30 guys back, we should play next turn.
This is the
And the bottom of 3.
the small unit. No, big unit.
Hey, all right.
Unit comes back, but
Okay, so we should do one more turn then, or at least see priority.
actually, I think they come back before we score.
So you might
So I will take the middle
because they have to come back how close within 12?
within 12 and
Oh.
outside of 3.
All right, then it's 12-12, and we should keep going.
I think I gotta look it up. Make sure that
Every
it's
time I make a list anyway.
So
Let me read
the
the
fluff for these guys is amazing. They literally like
Did you say the fluff?
yeah.
They have fluff?
Yeah. This city is like
Is this
On a-
Hallowheart?
Hallowheart. It's on like a purged spire that had a huge Zenitian demon on it, and so it's got a bunch of like magic in the city, and so it's a bunch of like wizards and stuff that took over the city after driving out
So
the
it's
Zinch demon, which is
the-
really appropriate for me to be playing. It
yeah.
also makes sense why they're there casting the Zinch.
It's the end of the turn, and you score after your turn, right? So, yeah.
Sounds good.
So
Fair enough.
I'm guessing that's how. I need to put 30 guys there.
Alright,
Let me pick out those 30 guys.
it'll say in the scenario when you score, so I'll look up the scenario really quick, but I think you're probably right. And you just have to put them within 12, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be good. So then it would be 12-12.
What are your thoughts so far?
They're really good. My list is not optimal, and I'm kind of okay with it because it's still good. I'm worried they might be good enough that a really broken version of the list will be a problem to the point where it's going to the rest of it gets nerfed. Because I'm not taking all the best options.
I mean, they haven't nerfed Slanesh yet, so why would they nerf
Yeah,
this
that's going to be a
anyway?
lot. The I think that my main issue right now is that Phoenix Guard are ridiculous compared to Blackguard, and so like this army would be better with those. Other than that,
Phoenix Guard shoulder.
well, and that's part of the reason I'm taking the Anointed, right? The Anointed on the Flamespire Phoenix has that same save. And he also has the healing artifact I haven't used, so he's got like multiple ways to heal with a 4-up buff on a big monster, and when he flies over and the 2-up, he does 5 mortals.
Is that on a table or is it always just 5 mortals?
It's a table, yeah,
It's a
but
table.
at full life it's 5 mortals when he flies over.
Still pretty good though. I mean, what is that total?
Like 13 or something.
Reasonable.
And he's a 3-up, when he's usually going to be a 3-up save. So 3-up, 4++.
It's good.
With multiple heals.
It's good.
So, but he's still kind of the question. The real questionable thing is the Sorceress on Black Dragon, but there's some interactions that make her pretty good.
Alright. I should make an all-comers list for you and Brendan, so I'm not cheesy.
Yeah, you should.
I should make a list.
How do you make a list? Isn't it just like put some keepers on the table?
It's just put
You know,
three
all you
keepers.
guys are.
It's just put
Here we
three
go. Here we go.
That's all Slanesh
No, but I mean, I
has.
guess my real question is like, your
You're-
lists feel like they're the same, right? I mean, or is
No,
it the
I'm just saying. I'm not. I know I'm a little biased, but as a player,
You feel like
there's a lot of. I feel like there's a lot of variety between. Yes, you're always gonna have.
Okay.
You shouldn't take less than 2 keepers.
Right.
But redo this order.
But besides that, whether or not you put fiends in the list,
Yeah.
whether what your core is
What your
consist
hero
of,
composition
what
is
your
gonna
hero-
be.
Yeah.
I think there's a reasonable amount.
I think that there's a lot of different choices you can make, and from your opponent's perspective, it all feels like it plays very similarly as compared to like if you're playing against Sylvaneth or Goblins or whatever, when they make different
Alright,
lists, they
this
play
is the
very
moon. If it moves off the board, it's
There are
off the
20
board.
plus
This is
spots.
priority.
You got a 6?
Yeah.
I got a 5, so you get the double.
Yeah.
Those don't have to be like a distance from me or anything? It's not?
No, it's
Alright.
up to 3 inches.
Cool. So I'm gonna move Geminids.
Well, I don't know if I want to go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
But
Let me check that. I'm still looking at that scoring thing.
I still think it might just be prudent to just concede, even though I got those guys back.
Well, shouldn't you? I mean, if you think you're about to be at the point of conceding, isn't the answer to go?
Yeah, I guess. Go ahead, move Geminids. You want to put them through the unit?
Each player scores. No, leave them in front. Each player at the end of each of their turns. So I think you choose the ordering, right? So they have to be within 6 of each other. So what we'll do? We're actually gonna. They were here, right? We're gonna put them.
Boop, 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 boop.
Well, I'm debating here versus here, right? I think I'm gonna
They
put
block
them.
yourself there.
Well, they block you from getting the dragon.
Oh,
Yeah, they block you from getting the dragon. That's the important part.
wow.
At least
I'm not charging the dragon. Why would I charge the dragon in my turn? I can score this turn.
I know, but
Yeah.
that's why I want them.
Okay.
Why would you charge the dragon? Because you do a lot of damage. The dragon doesn't have any defensive buffs, so you can kill it. So I'm at least making it so not very much can get in. Okay, so you're gonna take D3, which I can re-roll, and be at -1 to hit, right? Because you have 1 attack base. Okay, I'll re-roll that. Still 1. 1 goblin dead. -1 to hit. And then you can move the spiders.
Spiders are gonna spider right where they are.
Yeah, so
I mean,
wounds?
Move that to there. Which would really make that hard for those guys. Or just
this
yeah,
is my massive casting.
they're just gonna leave it there.
They have their own
And
lore too.
4 wounds on the Phoenix.
Yeah, it's really good.
No, 3 wounds on the Phoenix. That was a
Okay, on a 5-up, I ignore that entirely. Forgot about that. Nope. And then 3 wounds on the Phoenix means 4-ups. Fail them all.
Okay. Then we're gonna do command point generation.
Where's the book
I
at?
generate 1 base.
Get the hard copy of the book.
No.
We're gonna do the shaman up 4-up.
It's on the
Yes.
Hollow Heart page. So.
The king on a 4-up.
Hollow Heart battle traits,
2
command
more.
traits, lore, and artifacts.
Okay. Then we're going to
Does each city have its own lore?
Most only have 3 spells. Hollow Heart has 6, so it's a cast. I get multiple spells from the lore for each.
We're gonna do Great Green Spite from that guy.
You have to
Goes
do
off.
Interesting.
So on an 8 from him,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm dispelling at +1. That's in range. That's in range. So I'll have 3 dispels, which is as many casts as you have. So I'll try to dispel it. So I'm looking for an 8 on the dice. Got it.
Okay. I'm gonna try and do. What other spells are? I don't really have any good spells in this list.
Yes,
Bork
is amazing.
I'm gonna do Nick It from this guy.
Okay,
It goes off.
got it.
And we'll do Hand of Gork. Doesn't go off. No, it does go off with the 7.
Okay.
Uh,
Wait, because you're at +1.
I'm a +1 always.
But that was a +1 dispel, and I rolled 1 higher than the die. Okay. So yeah, Nick It stopped. Tangork does go off, which is basically for himself, right?
It's 24 and not within.
Totally within 24. So you might have it.
24.
Looks like it. You want to move them off the objective? I mean, it might be worth it to get a bunch of points.
Yeah, I still don't think it's gonna matter in the game, but
Be
I
9
move them
ways.
over there.
You just have to make the charge without a reroll.
Oh.
That heal is really good.
It's just the D6 heal,
Yeah.
especially when everything is casting at like +5.
Yeah. And it's 18 inch range.
Yeah.
I'd have to go here.
Yeah.
And then, or over here. I can't be within 12 of him for a reroll at the same time. So,
So she ticks up to 1.
I wouldn't want to charge those guys into the Longbeards anyway. So I guess if I'm gonna do it, I might as well try here and maybe get a lucky charge in.
She's a 9, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold this one for 1, and then because the Phoenix would just kill this unit
Oh, yeah.
one round of combat. So
Really good.
at least now I have a chance, maybe.
That's good.
So we'll be 9 on me there. I can shoot them once, and then there's that. And then we're gonna go to the movements phase. The movement phase. I'm going to.
It's actually a lot left.
I'm gonna retreat with him.
You have the 1/1 guy who's still there somehow.
Yeah, I just think if I retreat and keep him to roll battle
Yeah.
shock for them. I'm gonna move this guy forward into cover and still in the scoring zone, so he has some kind of save. That wasn't within 6 though, was it? No, okay, good. This guy here. I want to stay within 28 of them. Oh, so I could go all the way back to the corner. So I want to move back to there, which is 4 inches, which is his move. And then we're going to, yeah. I don't think I want to move those guys there.
I actually like the Phoenix because it's been like, it gives me some more redeploying mobility and such.
I don't think I could get, if I got a really lucky charge, no, I don't think I could get all the way over there with those guys. They just need to hold the middle. Okay, so they're holding the middle. And then we're going to charge with the grots over there.
There you go.
Nope. And then we're going to not charge with anything else.
Go back and fire with your crops though.
Oh, right, you gotta shoot with them. There's 12 of them? Oh, I haven't shot with anything. Yeah.
No. You still missed a charge, but you should go back and shoot. You have 14 rods here.
Yeah.
You got the king.
How
Your
many
controls.
of them have nets though? Because I can't shoot with
2
nets.
to 12.
Okay, so these, oh, and the trogs who march into combat.
Yeah.
These, hit on 5s?
What are you shooting? Are you shooting archers?
Just the archers, I just wanna kill
Yep.
archers.
Got it.
And nothing, no
Okay.
wounds, so that was lovely. The king will shoot at archers. Probably should have spent a command point to reroll the 1, but I didn't.
2.
2.
Take 2.
And, I will spend 1 for him to let them volley.
What's that do?
I reroll 1s on the trogs. Since they hit on the 2, then at least
It'll
maybe
prevent her sacrifice, but we'll keep the dragon out.
Trog Barth. Trogs. Only wound twice, -2.
-2, so 5 up reroll 1. 1.
3, 1. Oops. Trog hard.
To dwarf.
Trog so hard.
Okay.
Then we're done shooting. We missed the charge and we go to combat. I'll spend a command point from him to reroll 1s on the trogs.
Yeah, I was feeling pretty good about this. I actually doubled on turn 2 and didn't take it because I wasn't learning anything about the list. Been bad.
Does this actually have you excited again?
Oh yeah,
Really?
this is great. This
That's
is
good
fun.
too. I'm glad. Anything to get you excited.
Different, and it's
Tom's excited, Ricky's mildly excited, so that's good. Excited is good.
It also has the style I want where it's got some combat, some shooting, and some melee. And unlike Zinj, the melee isn't the enlightened and then everything else is garbage. Like there's a lot of stuff that's mediocre at melee.
Well, there's also
And I got more melee buff.
there's so many unit choices. There's bound to be some hidden gems in there.
There's this mini -1.
Yeah, there's a lot of options I could take a list to that, yeah. But this is just based on what we have, like it could evolve over time. Alright, so I need 4s, rerolling 1s. So I take, I lose 2. On the way back, we're looking for 4s to do mortals. 2 back.
Okay.
My go back, yes?
Yep.
We pile in, so how many are within 4? That's not within 4, that's not within 4, so these guys are all gonna get in. That guy's gonna get in. That guy's gonna get in. These things are gonna walk over this way. 2 get in later. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on 4s and 4s because they're -1.
Yeah.
I did move them out of range of command point, but I guess they didn't lose it. So it's fine.
You didn't lose enough.
Yeah, so 3 wounds. So 2, so it kills 1 truck. Costs you another command point. So you get 4.
1, 2.
Oh, 5.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. No, 6. Sorry.
Don't these count as 3 when you control both of them?
Well, it's these 2.
Oh,
You don't
right.
control that one, but you do control. Oh, you don't control.
No, I
that
don't
one.
control any.
So it's just 4.
Because I didn't get a charge in, right?
So it's going to be 16 to 12 you right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do this casting phase because it's going to help to just keep getting practice.
Yeah.
Okay, the start of the thing, I roll to see if I get a command point. 4 up, yes. So I get 2 command points for the turn. Goes to 4 from my adjutant. Then we're going to go to channeling. The dragon is going to channel. Come on, get a big number. 2. I roll a 1 or a 2 every time. That's okay.
Doesn't matter. It's
enough.
It's still.
I think a 3 is sort of ideal. But anyway, saves. I ignore both of the wounds from ignited scales, so they're just at +2. A +1 from the thing. The general can't sacrifice. The dragon can munch on an archer.
sad champion archer. So the dragon's going to be a +5. Everybody else is a +3. Okay. Then the other reason that the Phoenix is good is it lets me have a character that can move around because they all have to stay relatively close to each other. So this is spell counts 2 and 2. You've got a big thing left. Does the dragon does have elemental cyclone, so we're going to just start with that. The dragon's going to elemental cyclone at +5. Everything within 12 is going to be all but the back 4. So we're looking at elemental cyclone on a 12. So go off.
Is that the 50% one?
Yeah.
I'll stop it with this guy.
Can
I
you roll
stop it with-
13?
Am I in range with him?
Him?
He can roll 13.
Yeah.
He does not.
Okay. So this is a 30 man still, right? So -4, so it's going to be 26, 10, 15, 26. Looking for 4s. Was above average. So we're looking at 6, 9, 12, 15 down. So that was one cast from the dragon. Next thing the dragon's going to cast is Blade Wind and that gives the Phoenix its empowerment. We're going to cast Blade Wind on the Trogs at +5. Goes off on the 12. That's going to do the 9, looking for under their save.
Oh, I should have done, at the end of my turn, I see if those other ones come back again. They don't.
7 wounds to the green trogs. 7 mortals to the green trogs.
Okay.
Just 7 more.
Then we go to the other stuff. We're going to do... anybody see the... that probably can't. It's probably out of range. That can. We're going to say that the 4th is in the way there. So I actually can't see him. So we're going to go to... and none of those are flying. Okay, we're going to Faw's Protection onto the dwarves. Goes off on a 7. Faw's Protection to the dwarves going off on a 7.
Yeah.
Don't care.
I guess. I mean, yeah, I don't care.
Warding Brand, same target. Goes off on a 7. No, 6. You got it. Okay. Then we're at, let's see, the Chain Lightning and Roaming Wildfire Wizard. There's nowhere to chain or roam, I believe. So we're just going to see if we can do 2d3 to them. One can go through here. He's at full. What's those? Let's see, she's already cast Cyclone.
Don't forget the guys over there, murder.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, good point. We'll just start there. So
You just gotta get
we're gonna Word of Pain them.
some number of wounds and they'll run away.
Word of Pain them from the general. Goes off on an 11. D3. 3 of them and -1 to hit.
3 and -1 to hit.
Yeah. Then we're going to Roaming Wildfire them from the general.
Okay.
Goes off. D3. 2. Nothing to bounce to. Then the general is just gonna bolt them. Arcane Bolt. Goes off on a 12. So D3. 3 more.
Okay.
Then we're gonna go to the other battle mage that has Chain Lightning and Roaming Wildfire. And then what's the third spell? I forgot to write it the whole time. That's part of the issue. Oh, Sear Wounds. Alright, so we'll be doing Chain Lightning and Sear Wounds.
Okay.
So we're gonna Sear Wounds on the dragon. Goes off, D6. Or goes back to full.
And then chain lightning on the goblins over there, just to be sure. Yeah. Are they gonna auto run?
I think.
How many? They've lost 8, so not really. We'll chain lightning them. Goes off on an 11, D3, 2 more. That'll be safe. Magic's done. I'm getting faster at it. Movement. We are gonna go. I can't fly over him because if I do, then I can't end. Let's see, how far away? Oh, yeah, I can. 16. So he's actually weirdly hard to kill. I want to make sure I kill him. So we're going 12 and then 4 away, or just out of 3 to see if I can do 5 mortals on a 2-up.
I gotta do that in the spell and you roll 4 up to see if you ignore it.
5-up. Oh, because I am within 6?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Roll it.
yeah, it's fine. I could have done past, but that's fine.
Okay.
So ignore on a 5-up.
Back.
Okay.
What does that whack mean?
4-up. Take 1. Okay, so on a 2-up, I'm going to do 5 mortals to the goblin. Doesn't go off. That's okay.
Do you have a phoenix?
I do on the Zinch display board,
You
but
just don't have it today?
no, I'm using that as a flamestar phoenix. It has no model in the game.
I thought it was actually.
It's got like flaming hair. I'm gonna add some more flames to it.
Sure.
I love that model. I don't have anything to use it for.
Sure.
All right, so I actually rolled a 1 on the mortals, Ricky.
Yeah, I heard.
Okay. So you actually might go up on points. Let's see. The
How's it going?
dragon is going to fly and actually get engaged because I need the numbers. The dragons.
So, as his opponent, what are your thoughts on cities thus far? At least this particular city.
Starts with a
Is
14.
it brutal?
This one is good.
Good.
It's the thing is you can't say cities in general because
It's also different.
there's so many different
Yeah.
lists. Like,
Yeah.
and
What's the deal with this one?
and then this one,
It's a
like
magic one.
this one isn't even optimized. This is just him using some models that he had available. Like if he optimized this one, it would be even worse. And so, yep, cities is going to
change the meta a bit,
well.
which is a good
yeah.
thing, probably.
I think you're doing well on points because of this res. I'm trying to figure out what to do about it because I can only get.
Yeah, I got
4
the other
in
one.
this
Then I
seat.
could have put it over there, and I would have been safe. But I'm not.
Yeah,
You
but
should
failing
bring the
that, let's
dragon
see.
in here if you could.
I
reach
can't get that far. It's only 14.
it. Okay, then you should.
I'm gonna bring it in here to finish off this
Okay.
because I can breathe on you.
Yeah.
So basically, 6 away goes. Well, I'll just move the archers first.
Okay.
So the archers are
Move
gonna,
the archers all the way in. You got that corner.
the archers are gonna command point to be able to run and shoot, and then they're gonna run, and then we'll command point again to make that a 6. So they move 12 and then can still shoot and run. They can still shoot and charge. All right. Well, gotta get some all in. Is 2. Yeah, they're all in the circle.
Your Sorcerer's Falcon.
Thank you. Okay, other stuff.
Are you okay with Matt and I playing first? That way we can get our game at the end of the night.
Sure.
Because I figured he might have the most time crunch.
Well, I thought we were doing 2 tables.
I don't know, however you want to do it. I just don't know. You seem like you might have the worst curfew, potentially. I don't know.
Like 2 games tonight seems kind of unlikely, and that I doubt the next one will be finished up until like 8 or 9.
But isn't there another person coming? Or no?
No.
Okay, so
Not that I'm aware of.
let me finish this move phase and then figure out options. Shooting, we'll start with the archers. So how many are there? How many is
14.
within 6, I guess is the concern. 3 away, and then within 6 is all but 1. And I think I just breathe looking for, there's 14 you said?
Yeah.
I breathe looking for 6s. 10, 11, 12, 13. And they are gonna be able to. Are they within 14? I know, but one's out of range. 6s. Wow. 5. So that will get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So currently we're tied. So I'll split these shots with 8 there and 8 there on 4s. So he's on 5s. 4, 6, 8 on 4s into the goblins. 5 saves into the goblins. So 1 dies, so I needed.
And then it's 2.
Hmm?
2. I don't have special saving.
And then the character. 2 saves into the character. Or into the general. Made them both. Okay, so then we go to charges. So we'll charge with the dragon and the phoenix. The dragon is going to the goblins. Goes on a 9. And the phoenix is going to the guy, and you can get on 1s, 7.
Is the dragon still more than 6 from the spell?
He can be. She can be. Actually, no, it can't. So I guess I'm taking damage there. Go
What
ahead.
did you roll on that? Can you get over?
It was 3. So with I'm a 5-inch base, so no, he couldn't.
It's not gonna hurt it.
So 3 wounds. Okay. As far as the next game, why don't we do 2 tables?
Yeah.
So there's 2 options. We can do 2 tables,
Still assuming Ricky's up for it. I mean,
or
strong.
you 2 could play, and then you can come play at my house for the 3rd game. Those are both options.
Yeah, if you're up for that, that's a good option.
Okay, so the combats, I'm gonna go with. What did I resolve here? Oh, I resolved the vase. Okay, combats. I'm gonna go with the dragon first.
You charge that guy in?
Yeah. Which I don't know if it's gonna kill you.
It will.
So the dragon's gonna go. The witch rod on a -1 to hit.
-1.
So 5 hits on a 3. Wounds, rank 1, damage D3. Does 1. Then the dragon has got 3 wounds, so we've got some 6 razor sharp claws on 5s, 3 fearsome jaws on 5s. Each 6 jaws. So wound, fearsome jaws on a 1. So then the claws are on a. Okay, so red and 2 damage D6. So that kills
Okay.
him. Okay, and then we're at your activation.
It's just over there.
Where'd all your goblins go, by the way?
Then we'll do.
Slowly murdered over time.
I'll
Lots of
spend the connect point.
Did you take his usual 2 blocks of 60?
1 block is 50, 2 is 20, and 2 blocks of frogs.
He
And
took
took fanatics.
He took sharks, okay.
So read Roaming Wildfire. So when you cast that on the 60 block, all of the little units within 6 inches of it on the 4 up take D3 mortals.
Easy mortal.
5 -1.
And that was at -1 to hit, right?
Yes. Oh no, that wasn't at -1 to hit.
Okay, well, those 2, that's fine. Okay.
Go ahead and kill him.
What? Oh, no, I'm gonna go over here because he can probably.
Oh. Yeah, I
Is
guess.
this the wasn't Tom talking about a that Zinch-like ability that they have?
Yeah.
Which one is that?
That's
the
a cyclone.
Cyclone, yeah.
So 3 attacks into him on force, because -1. Fails. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Anybody want something to drink?
Nope.
3 for the trust. 20. Okay. The goblin over there.
I think he's dead.
He's got that 4 of invul, so he's variable, right? So he's not minus 1 to hit.
This is with all of them, and this squig. Just twice. Wounds once. No round.
Okay, here's coming back. Let's hit. Oof. Okay, yeah, he's dead. So these are, what's his save? Nothing, right?
Well, he's in cover.
So it goes from a 5/6 up to a 5/0?
Yeah.
Okay, so these are all range 1, so they go to 6s. So there's 4 from the guy, 2 from the phoenix. Okay, so these are damage 2, so we've got 6 there. So actually, you're about, you got 8. You gotta make 6 of them to go.
Shooting you have.
Dead, yeah. How much shooting do I have?
Yeah.
Not that much shooting. It's a lot of magic and a lot of melee and a little bit of shooting.
And that ends it.
That's gonna end it, because I'm gonna get what you got last turn, then we're going into 5, and there's not
No,
much
you've
left.
got the doubles pylon now.
Oh, you didn't. Right, yeah. Okay.
So that puts you, that gives you 3.
3, 4, 5, 6. So
You
it's,
don't have the middle though, do you? Oh, I know
Yeah, I
you do
do.
have the middle.
Yeah.
So you've got,
so it's 14 to 12 going into 5, but I've just got more stuff
what did
left.
you just get this turn?
6.
So you have
Oh.
18.
Right. Yeah.
16 to 18. And then, let me just,
Reasonably close though.
Yeah.
I mean,
And there's not, I don't have a ton of models left. I mean, they've been ground down over time. But I have all my characters left. I really like that list. That was a lot of fun to play. I don't know if Ricky thought it was fun to play.
I don't know about giving you this kind of toolbox. I don't know how I feel about it.
I think it's fine.
I'm just messing around. But
So, I mean, to me, it'd be better to do 2 tables, but I could also do the late game. But I don't know if Ricky wants to play a second game.
Oh no, I think like 2 tables would be great. I asked Ricky if he wanted to play in the chat. I thought I was in agreement at least.
Okay,
But I think
so you guys are gonna play?
Yeah.
All right.
I think what
Do you
Anthony
wanna-
was trying to do was to get in another game after this one as well,
I see.
which seems unlikely in the
Right.
so-
But if we do two
There's
tables, let's
somebody
play.
in the chat that wants to know the list that you had for this, Matt.
Yeah, so I can stay it really quick.
Yeah, I don't know if Tomb King is still there. Tomb King, Tristan, are you still there? Matt's gonna go through the list really quick.
So the list is the complicated part is that every mage in the list gets 2 spells from the lore, and then the battle mages each have their own spell. So I'll go through the list and then I'll go through really quickly the spells. The list is Sorceress on Black Dragon with Ignax Scales, so I can ignore the channeling damage on a 4-up. Sorceress General, who is Veteran of the Blazing Crusade for the immune to Battle Shock Bubble. Battle Mage. The 4 of those are all part of the Whitefire Retinue Battalion to give them +1 to cast and dispel while they're near each other, and give me less drops and such. Anointed on Flamespire Phoenix with Cleansing Brooch, which I didn't actually use, but heals me D3, which healing D3 is kind of weak for an artifact, but because I have the 4++ and it compounds with other healing, it's pretty annoying. Cleansing Brooch might be a better option, I don't know. Blackguard, 20 Blackguard, they become core because of the Sorceress. They're okay, they're fine, Phoenix card would be better. 30 Longbeards are just hugely tanky, especially with all the buffs, because they're 33+ wound models. 20 Dark Shards for shooting, and they're the retinue for the general. So because it says Sigmar, the general retinue means I can pass off wounds from on a 4-up, which also means the general can channel and just murder a bunch of archers. 1 Gyrocopter. Umbral Spell Portal, Balewind Vortex, and Geminids. So the list ends up being 5 drops because it's the casters, the Frostheart Phoenix, the Blackguard, the Longbeards, the Dark Shards, and the Gyrocopter.
The spells are hard. The sorceress ends up having her really good nuke, Elemental Cyclone and Sear Wounds on the dragon, and then the other sorceress has Roaming Wildfire and Elemental Cyclone. The Battle Mage has Searing Wounds. The Battle Mage that has, I believe the one that has Chain Lightning also has Searing Wounds and Roaming Wildfire, and then the Flawless Protection Battle Mage has Warding Brand and Ignite Weapons.
So many words.
It's a lot of spells, and I've got a cheat sheet for all the spells. The unit choice is not because this is what's great. It's because this is what was the best of the models that I had in old boxes combined. And lets me play my Dark Elves again.
Yay!
Yay, alright. Thanks. Stream done.
Alright, yeah, I'll go turn it on.
Do you and who do you want to be on the stream? Do you want Brendan to be on the stream? Do you want me and Anthony to be on the stream? I don't care either way.
Don't care. Alright,
What are your guys' preferences?
Same.
that's that for that,
Do
everybody.
you want to get a game later, or is that too
I'm
much?
gonna stop this for a minute, and then I'm gonna start it up again.
we should do